in the
do that.
chat.
Where's the link?
Yo.
Once Jay sends it, we put it in. You already know. You already know. We on?
We on.
We live?
We live.
For real? The levels is good? The levels is good?
The levels are great.
1, 2, 1, 2. Check.
Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
It's your boy, Fight Night Dex, 4 corners boxing, 15 rounds of boxing alongside the gang. I couldn't do it without them. We couldn't do it without y'all. It's the maniac to the right of me. And to the right of him is pound for pound, ball for ball.
Oh,
Uno,
yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And to the left of me, you don't want to get hit with the left of me.
Nah, you don't want to do that.
The heavyweight
Heavyweight
champion of the
Whoa.
world. Fight Night Mo.
Yeah.
Behind the lens, y'all know, man.
What it do,
Corner
my brothers? What it
pocket
do?
shot.
How was y'all week?
And my
40
man.
Central, James Ennis. 4 corners boxing brings you 15 rounds of boxing. We live every Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fight
Fuck it,
fans
Uber.
of all ages, 4 corners,
Yes,
fans of all
yes,
ages.
Yeah.
You are now tuned in to the realest,
The
the
realest.
illest,
Yeah.
unique. I see
culture.
y'all biting.
Yes.
I see
they
y'all
try.
copying.
Yes.
Talk your
Jacking the
shit.
style.
Yes.
That means we doing something good, fellas.
But it's
Yeah,
what he
yeah.
said, after flow, they jacking our slang.
Oh, shout to Ho.
Home, man.
Yeah, shout to Ho. He just won that Grammy. You seen what he talked about and all that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Look, the end of the day, shout to everybody doing it. But we doing it
Good to see y'all.
all the time,
We
brother.
do it.
Yo,
We
Mo,
do
you
it
know
with
what
our
it
own
is.
swag.
All the
You know
time.
what I'm saying?
do,
My
Mo.
brother.
Yo, Mojito, he still got the move on his foot.
Mojito Mo. That's Mojito Mo.
Mojito, the Spanish name, Mojito Mo.
Oh, don't think shit is sweet,
When,
though.
when he get Puerto Rican,
Oh, that's the
Mojito
ball.
Mo.
You heard? Mojito?
I got that Dominican blood in me, so you
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
Don't get started. He started
Yeah.
dancing salsa up here.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I'm nice with it. Let me.
Yeah.
Hey.
Baile.
He was in DR not too long ago.
I said, we about culture
I
out
saw
here.
him in his Ricky Martinez shoes.
You know, when you from the BX, you gotta have a little
You gotta have a little flavor.
Yeah. You
Know what I'm saying?
you from the Bronx.
Inshallah,
you definitely
inshallah.
gonna be
You know what I'm saying?
with the poppy.
For real,
You
for
know?
real.
Y'all know what it is.
So what we
Who it is.
talk
Come on,
about,
man.
you know,
Let's start.
we
Let's
doing it
talk
for the
about
people.
it.
We here for the
Let's talk
people.
about
What's
it.
up, people?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
talk about it.
All right. We got big fight week, Super
Oh,
Bowl
yeah.
week, you know.
Ooh,
the
what a
nine
weekend.
game. Hold on.
Bang,
Y'all
nine
ready?
again. Hopefully, this day, next week,
He's not
I'm
sad.
nining it out, baby.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to bring the bow to the bay.
Hey.
That's all I'm going to say.
And if he's out,
Hey.
listen. And if he,
Yo, oh no,
The
get me in the
bars,
studio,
if he
bro.
calls out,
Balls,
of,
man.
if he
Get me in
calls
the
out of
studio.
work next week, we know the
Yo,
outcome.
X. Hey, yo, X, what's that belt for, though?
He got a sick day.
What's that
Yeah,
belt
yeah.
for, X?
You know you got the fantasy champion
Oh,
right
okay,
here.
okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
let him know, let him know.
He been flexing
Let
that
him
since
know.
like December
Let him
8th.
know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
Let him
saying.
know.
I got 4 seasons in the league.
Oh,
on the 4th year.
On the
All
fourth
right.
year, he
In the
got it.
4th
On the
year.
fourth
All right.
year, he
Four
could.
corners got his
It's a,
check. You know what
it's
I'm
a thing
saying?
about the force. It's a thing
All
about
right,
the
clap.
That's
force.
all right.
Yes.
Clap it up for X,
Yes,
man.
come
Next.
on,
I'm coming for the throne.
But
Uh-oh.
you know what I'm saying? The Maniac's gonna be holding the strap next week if the Niner game brings it.
We
home.
bring it
You
in
know what
home.
I'm saying? You
Yeah.
got an NFC championship, but can you get the Super Bowl
And if
championship?
they
That's,
don't,
that's a
yo,
compliment.
Uno, and if they don't, we bringing him a box of Kleenex.
Nah, now cry.
Nah,
It is what it is, but we
nah,
ready, man.
I have no horse in this race. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to see a good game. That game too.
Yeah. I
That's
just
all.
want to
That's
see a
all.
blowout.
It's Jets gang over here all day. Don't get this
Giants all
color.
day. You
Don't get
heard?
this color.
Big blue.
Don't get it confused. This is just the 4 corners.
Nah, he just repping the gang. That's all it is.
But that's
I
gonna be-
appreciate you. I know it wasn't on purpose, but
Jerry
you still
Rice is
repping.
my favorite wide receiver. Him and
Holla.
T.O.
There
You
you
already
go.
know.
Full support for the Niner
There you
game,
go.
man. I'm going with the Niners in this one. You
Yeah,
know what
you
I'm saying?
got to.
Going
All
with
right,
the
listen,
Niners.
don't do that.
Going with the
You
Niners.
don't
Baby, go.
Uh-oh.
No.
That might be a bad thing. Oh, no.
Yo, listen, let's not predict, man. Let's not do
All right, no, we ain't going to do that. Wait,
Let's get to the
Get to
topic.
it. Let's try it.
What does
Let's
James
cook
say?
up.
Fantasy betting 101. Don't bet
Don't
against
bet
Pat
against Mahomes.
Yo, you heard?
Listen.
Baby,
Listen.
go. That's like Brady.
I'm gonna leave it as
He's
this
the new-
way. Somebody said this, and they made a good point. I was watching ESPN, and they was like, "Yo, Pat Mahomes is this era Tom Brady. And I was like,
Nah.
Easily.
you can't do it,
Not
man.
yet.
You can't
As of
do
right
it.
now, listen.
I'm talking about cuts games.
Nigga don't know
winning them.
nothing but
Brady,
this conference
listen.
fight. He don't know
Brady
nothing but
lost 3
He don't know
Super
nothing,
Bowls.
though.
Mahomes already lost 1. Ain't nothing wrong for him
You
losing
see,
another
my
one.
boy,
Eli dropped some bars,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
dropped some bars,
yeah.
right?
It was with a
New York shit, though.
Super
He was on his New York shit.
And
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about that New York shit, yo.
Yeah.
You see them
it,
Shout out to the
baby?
Knicks. Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out
Yo,
to the Knicks about
shout out to my
baby.
boy
Shout out to the
Suge.
Knicks.
You already
Yo,
know.
Jalen Brunson,
Orange and
all-star.
blue.
We've been Knicks fans since
Julius
Orange and
Randle,
blue.
all-star too, right? It's 2 of them?
Huh?
I think Julius Randle.
Julius Randle and
Jalen.
And Jalen.
Listen,
Jalen
man. Look,
All
shout
Star.
out to the Knicks. But you know the saying, laugh now, cry later.
Hey, you gotta relax,
There's
man.
gonna be a
chill
river.
out.
There's
Chill
gonna
out.
be a river in New York City come May,
hear this
and
guy?
it won't be from a rainstorm. It'll be from the tears of the Knicks fans.
We going to the next round, man.
Listen, man.
James,
we
am
to
I
the
lying,
next
James?
Listen,
Nah,
everybody on the
Nah.
chopping block, man. Everybody. We beat all top tier teams. I don't want to
Uh-oh,
hear
you
it.
getting more
We don't got
upset up there.
superstars. We don't got
No,
like
we
the
got
P Diddy's.
superstar.
No.
We got a
No, we don't
superstar,
got.
baby.
We don't got the P Diddy's. We don't got the 20, $50
Jalen
million.
Is
He's
giving
listen.
40 at will
Listen,
right
I'm
now.
gonna tell you what he is. He's the
Excuse
Listen.
us, man. Listen, just because we do
Listen.
boxing, we sports
hold
fans.
on.
You know
I'm
what
an era because
You feel
people
me?
been,
February
people been
is
coming
heavy,
at my
you feel
Knicks for a while. He's the unwanted stepchild, and he has made his home in New York. And
Why you calling
Dallas,
that? Why you calling all of that?
Dallas is kicking themselves in the behind. Mark Cuban is like, why didn't I sign this kid?
Yeah,
You
man.
see why? You see why? He killing y'all out
Yeah,
here.
man. Listen,
Left hand
with
bandit.
that- listen,
You
with
know,
that-
you're left. The lefties out there that play ball, y'all know what it is.
yeah. With that being said,
Let's
get-
keep it.
let's
Let's keep
get
it.
it.
Let's keep it New York.
Let's
Let's
get
keep
it.
it Las Vegas. Let's keep it New York because to
What
start
we got
it
going
off
on?
last weekend,
Yeah.
our Bronx, New York native
yeah,
Pistol Pete Peter Dobson was in the
Yes,
ring in
sir.
Las Vegas in the main event, Matchroom Boxing, the Zone Boxing, Las Vegas against Connor the Destroyer Ben. Welterweight matchup. It was fought at 150 pounds,
uh-huh.
and a lot of people were like, "Yo, X, your man getting served up. X, they setting them up for the kill." Didn't look like it. Didn't
out
get
there
the
fighting.
victory, but nevertheless got busy. He put paws on. He put them paws on Connor Ben.
He showed that cheat
At
code.
moments,
He
At
showed that
moment.
cheat code. Yeah, at moment.
So shout out to Pistol Pete.
yeah. BX, baby. BX.
All day he
Great.
will be back. That's the start. Round 1. Connor Ben, Pete Dobson,
Yeah.
Maniac. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Look. Yeah, you know what? Man, oh man.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
I
I
gotta,
thought
man,
about
I
it.
gotta do it, man. All right. The fight started off
Yeah.
like Peter Dobson was gonna go to sleep. I said, oh,
He was slow early.
oh yeah. Then he picked it up, believe the 5th round, up the 7th round as well. In the middle rounds, he did good work. The only thing, my only take from this fight is this, from Peter Dobson. One, his upper body movement, bro. He's a
Yeah.
statue, bro. The dude don't move. He's just like a
Cardboard.
statue. Move, bro. Move.
He was ducking them haymakers,
Son,
though.
later on.
He was making kind of
But-
miss them
yeah,
crazy
but
ass
X,
haymakers.
How many punches they kind of land easily?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wasn't making him work, right? At those times. But Peter Dobson, bro, he's very durable. He has a chin. He's strong. He got that BX grip.
Wow, some whiskers.
You know, definitely got whiskers, man. Because Ben could hit, man. He got popped. You know, he ain't gonna pop like Paulie. You know what I'm saying? But he got popped. Man,
That's a
if
fact.
Peter Dobson would have let his hands go more, I'm telling you,
It's
not
gonna
because he's
get-
from the Bronx, not because I was biased, not saying he would have won the fight, but he could have really hurt Ben and perhaps even dropped him. You can't let a fighter of that magnitude get that second win.
That's a fact.
You got to stay on his neck. And if he would have did that, good things would have happened for Pete. But regardless, for his layoff, solid performance, Conor Ben, you know, showed that 2 fights in a row, 2 fighters that didn't have a lot of movement, yeah, he hit them. What does he do against the top tier fighters at 147 And does he even fight at 147? He fought at 154 in Orlando, where we was there. Then he fought at 150. Is his next fight at 147? I don't know. Solid performance by Ben. Nothing crazy. I just felt Peter Dobson let him off the hook.
Well, I guess if Conor could get himself in the ring with a legitimate big fight at 47, he'll make the weight.
All right.
Unless he gets himself a good big fight at 54, because it looks like he can make either weight in between. Peter Dobson, 20-month layoff. Hurt him because Conor had the speed. Conor had gotten a second win. And even though Conor got the second win, Dobson put pause on him more in the second half of the fight.
Correct.
Right.
Definitely. Correct.
So, Uno, talk to me, man. Peter Dobson and Conor Ben last Saturday in Vegas.
First off, man, shout out to my dude Dobson,
Yeah.
BX representative.
All
You know what
day.
I'm saying? You know, we show love.
All day,
You know,
baby.
we do. And like my bros was saying, it seemed at first he might have been a little tentative. Maybe the moment. I mean, it wasn't like it was a huge moment, but for him to be coming off a layoff and then him fighting a dude that has a certain aura about him, certain stories that comes with him,
Right.
it seemed when he got in the ring a little bit, he was tentative. He had to, get himself into his groove mentally.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Once he started, I think once he got over that, it was a pretty good fight. Like X was saying, he was hitting Ben. Ben was hitting him. It wasn't really like,
Some
I
really
don't know.
good snapshots out there from them uppercuts he
Yeah,
was landing on.
Yeah, but the thing is like, okay, they both was connecting
Yeah.
clean for the most part. Like when they did hit each other, they was connecting pretty much clean.
Clean shot.
So it wasn't a defensive fight. Like you
No.
said, dude is a gargoyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Goliath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So his upper body movement, it was, he don't really have upper body movement, and his foot, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you say, it's a statue, he's just standing there. Conor Ben, I feel like people is questioning him now because he got caught with the PED,
Yeah.
the steroid shit. And before that, he was
Dudes ain't folding no more.
He was hammering dudes. He was power knocking them. He was, really putting punishment. Now it seems he's hitting dudes clean, but it don't have the same effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The egg.
Yeah, it don't have the same effect.
It
Now,
was
what I will say though,
the egg.
the speed is there.
Yeah.
I give him that
He's
shit.
fast.
He's fast. The way he puts it together sometimes looks good. I don't know if it's effective, but it looks good.
It looks good.
But I don't know, man. I don't really see. I mean, against the elite,
Or maybe it's the opponent.
like you said, they're
I'm
there
saying,
to be hit.
Some of his past opponents been in the ring with some past opponents that were elite as well, and they weren't folded the way he folded them. Chris Algieri
Was folded by Spence. And Spence folded a younger Algieri.
No, he didn't fold them like that though. Spence just kept dropping them over and over, and they stopped him. This ninja put him to sleep with
Yeah.
one shot.
Yeah.
Algieri went down,
Bang.
and
Yeah.
That was it.
Steroids.
you know what I'm saying? Chris Van Herden, I think it was.
Yeah. Stopped them.
He's been in the ring with probably
Yeah.
Spence and a few others, and he got stopped and shit, but he hit the floor with Ben, and and this is round 1s and 2s. You know what I'm saying? He folding these dudes in the first half of the
Oh, no.
fight.
Eggs.
Big Mo,
Your
the
show-
chef.
Yo, who's
You know
there?
about them eggs
Shout-
and all that,
shout
and
to-
all that.
Them was special important
to,
eggs, man. Yeah.
Conor Ben and
Shout
Pete
to guess
Dobson.
who's in
Yo,
there.
shout
Who's
to
in
the
there?
shout to
Hold
the
on, Mo,
shout to the
before Mo.
yo,
Yeah,
shout out to
yeah.
everybody in the chat. Jenny, of course. You already
Yes,
know
yes.
sis.
You know,
We got
she goes
Mom
first,
01. What up though? Leonard, what up though? Mikey Dre, what's good, my guy?
Papito.
Yo, Buzz, what's up, Buzz? What's up, Buzz?
Buzz, you got some jokes for us today, man?
What up though?
Yeah, man.
Yo, the bro Mikey Dre said he don't know if it's him, but the volume sound low. Hey, let us know. Let us know, y'all. Does it sound low for anybody
Not
else?
on that
Talk to
Obama
us.
phone, right?
Talk to us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We
That
live.
Right.
Like,
might be Mike.
you know
Some
what I
gave us
mean?
stimmies.
Yo, Legend, what's
Obama
up, my
gave us
what's
phones,
up, my
Trump gave
guy?
us stimmies. You got
What up though?
How the levels sound.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Let's
yeah.
see if this is a consensus, man.
Back to answering
Yeah.
that.
Buzz said it's low too.
They said it's low.
All right.
We got
Thank you,
you.
fellas. Thank you.
Appreciate the input. See, this is why y'all here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help us, we help y'all. Yep, Legend said the same shit.
But
Yeah.
All right, But to answer that,
Yeah.
but,
Let us know. Let us
yeah.
know. Give us the thumbs up when it
How we
when it's
sounding? We good?
when
now?
it's
We good. We good.
Yeah, let's keep.
But yeah, Dobb being 20 months out, he didn't perform to the best of his ability, but he didn't go there and become a knockout target either. Like some dudes, he went in there, he competed, he showed that Conor Ben is not. To me, let's really break it down. What does Conor really have? Like he's got a little bit of speed, okay. He's got a little bit of so-called power, okay. But the people he's fought, come on, man, it's C-level fighters.
Talking shit.
Let's really talk about it, bro.
Come on, talking shit, man.
These are your
He came in with his bag.
these are your NCA drivers. This is your Uber driver. This your Uber Eats delivery. Accessoride.
Little higher, little higher.
You know what I mean?
Be
Shout
higher.
out to all those people that's getting that bag. But come on, man, this is a person that got their second
Because y'all
job.
started talking about the Knicks.
This ain't-
See what y'all started?
He's in
This
his
ain't-
duffel.
Yeah,
this ain't-
He's in
get
his
him, Mo.
duffel.
Boxing ain't their primary job, and
Get
these are the
him.
people that he beat.
Hey.
So
Get
my,
him.
so my thing, when I really broke this down, you gotta take the eggs to
Uh-huh.
beat sea levels.
What?
He
Oh,
said it.
no, he's
Not
on.
me. He
What,
said it.
what you gonna do when you get in there
Oh,
against
nah.
the?
What you
gonna do, brother?
What you gonna
What
do,
you gonna
brother?
do when you get
What
to
you gonna do,
What
brother?
you gonna do when you get to the penthouse? You gotta have that special access code to get there.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna look like Benny Hanna's
Brother.
hibachi grill. You getting cooked up
Yeah.
with the extra sazon and adobo for my.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
Benny
come
Hanna's.
on, like,
That's
let's be
shit.
real about it. I don't see nothing spectacular
Heard you,
about him.
Buzz. Good looking,
And
y'all.
for Pete being out, Pete, salute to you, brother. You being out 20 months, bro. You showed the blueprint. He is not that great.
Not that serious.
He's not, like Jay-Z said, he's all right, but he's not real.
Oh,
man.
shit.
Like, we're gonna be real
This guy's
about
on
it.
it, man. He's
Yo,
gonna be
yo,
real
yo,
about
shit.
Hold up.
Yo,
hold
we
So-
up.
about to do the white clip.
Yeah.
Somebody please call 911.
And if we
Someone
really, we really
please
gonna
call
talk about it, there's a
911.
reason why Eddie is
Talk
doing.
about it.
There's a reason Eddie doing his tour. He can't go back to UK to really fight. Why? Because he's still
Suspended out
banned.
there.
So what he gonna do? He gonna try to get him them low level fighters or mediocre fighters, so he think, and he gonna try to build him back up.
So it's not Conor Ben, it's Conor Ben?
Huh?
It's Ben?
Well, you can't.
Past tense?
Yeah.
Well, you can't be there when you never been there.
Oh!
You know
we
what I'm
got-
saying?
This is what I'm saying, man.
You can't
Listen,
be there when you ain't never
if
been
you
there.
haven't noticed, man, we about to drop
I'm just
EP
saying, I
on
gotta
y'all.
give it back to
We've
the
been
champ.
working on the
This
balls
dude.
collectively.
I'm
you
just
know what I'm
saying, like,
Listen,
Now
I
you
man.
really
just-
want to talk about it
He
because a
just
lot of
dropped
people,
the mic. Talk
a
about
lot
it.
of people been
I
hitting
didn't
me
talk
up,
Talk about it.
talk about yo Pete this, Pete that, yo. Like I said, Pete from the X.
They thought they was setting Pete up for the kill.
They
there you
thought
go.
so.
They thought so.
They
Shout
thought
to
Pete
Pete,
was
they
gonna be the
thought so.
sacrificial lamb,
Yeah.
and then he went over there
And just go.
and he had the T with the little crimps, the crimson T, like y'all do over there across the pond.
Pinky
And
up.
he was standing there,
The little
and he
pinky.
went 12 rounds with this dude. And instead of him being humble, when they asked him, when they been humble
He's
and
just a
saying, "Yo, how did
dude
you feel
now."
about him?"
Yeah.
They said, "Yo, it's boxing." We told, I still don't like the guy. Why? Because you couldn't do what you thought you was gonna go in there and
Yeah.
do, and them eggs didn't cook like you wanted them to do.
He was
I
hitting
should've
you with
never
some
been-
uppercuts.
You're holding back.
Yo,
That's all I gotta
back,
say.
yo,
man.
I should have never mentioned the Knicks.
I told you not to bring up
Yeah,
the
I'm
he
just
got
saying,
it.
man.
He went.
I told you don't play with him.
I
He's
think the fire extinguisher
Yeah.
belongs to you today.
Spray him down.
Cool him down, man.
There you
okay?
go. There we
I'm
go.
good.
That was round one.
K
That-
said,
that
K
was
said the
round
sound
one.
could be higher, but we
This is 15 rounds
It
of
was a
boxing,
boxing.
ladies and gentlemen,
Huh?
boys and girls, four corners boxing fans of all ages.
That might have been a first round knockout.
Oh, yeah.
God
That was
damn.
a body shot.
the way Ben
Whoa.
was doing, though, without the eggs.
Without the
without
eggs.
the eggs.
there you go.
Shout
Without
out
the
to
eggs.
Pete Dobson. Shout out to Conor Ben. Shout out to Matchroom Boxing. Good card in Vegas last week. But after the fight, Conor Ben had ran into earlier who likes to run into guys after the fight. You know, they say he's ringside
Yeah.
for certain fights.
Yeah.
No, excuse me. He's ringside
Bro, he be
at a lot
popping
of
out of
fights.
Yes.
nowhere, bro.
But he pops up to the press conference afterwards for certain fighters.
Yes.
He's good. Yo, he's good.
The
He's
con,
good.
the con
He
man.
is fucking
con
good.
man.
Yo, you know what
con
Hey,
man.
yo, ex, you know
We
what I'm
know-
saying?
we
You
know
remember,
who
remember Black and White Sting? He used to come out the rafters.
Oh,
Yeah, this nigga Bill. And he said, "Oh,
Immediately.
y'all summoned me." That's what he said to them, like, was I summoned? Yo, he's good. Yo, shout to Bill. He's good. Shout
Bill
to Bill.
Haney's my guy,
Yo,
man.
Bill is good, man. At least Bill,
Bill
you
Haney
are good.
pops up after the fight into the press conference. He gives Conor Ben his props, and he says they ready. Conor Ben says he's ready. But just a few hours after that, Gervonta Tank Davis said, "I cooked that boy up after a vacation. I come straight off vacay off the boat right now.
Straight to the book
and
out.
spank that boy,
Straight to
man."
it.
Thank 'em.
So, fellas, who's next for Conor Ben? Devin Haney or Gervonta Tank Davis? Maniac.
Don't let Mo.
Tell me
I'm
what
ready.
you're
Listen,
thinking, Maniac.
Look, this shit, we know this shit pisses me off
Yes.
because I've mentioned it many episodes. The Tank Davis, really not Haney. He talking about him and Ben. So where
Smash
they
that
gonna
like button, people.
where
Smash
they
that
gonna
like
fight at?
button.
Where Tank and Ben is gonna fight at?
USA.
You're gonna have to be here.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about which weight. What weight they fighting at?
Oh,
Tank is gonna go up to 47 and
So he
cook
don't
'em.
want to go to wait. So time out. 140 is too big because he need hydration clauses up there. But he gonna go to 147 and fight Ben. Let's cut it out. Let's call the real.
Bill
I
Haney
like
ain't the
Tank-
only one doing some funny shit.
Yeah,
there, no?
exactly.
Link is in the chat. Link in the chat.
Look,
The link is in the chat, y'all. Get in
Get
there.
in,
Let us
get
know.
in.
Let us know. Talk to us live and direct here on 15 Rounds of
look.
Boxing.
I'm gonna
Yes,
tell
sir.
you this. I'm
you
gonna
already
tell
know,
you
legend.
this.
You know what we do?
Tank or Haney? Obviously, I'd rather see Haney because he's more closer to a welterweight than Tank is. Right? He came in 165 for his fight against Regis. So he was a super middleweight. So him making 147 would be no
There's no
problem.
problem.
So I'd rather see that fight. Because if Tank fights Ben, there's gonna be like 7 clauses. Rehydration clause. It's gonna be you can't sleep for 2 weeks clause. It's gonna be you never better look at eggs clause. It's gonna
The
be
X clause is definitely in
Yeah,
there.
it's gonna be-
They put that in bold letters.
It's gonna
I
be
would.
you gotta fight me in flip flops clause. It's just gonna be so many things in there, and I don't want that. Like, if you're gonna fight somebody and you're a great fighter, dare to be great. Canelo didn't go up and fight Bivol at a catch weight. He didn't say, "Oh, he went up there and fought him." Yo, you come into my division, calling me out, then we fight. So if Tank is calling him out and saying, "Yo, I want to fight you," so go to welterweight and just fight at welterweight. Stop it with these clauses. Then don't call him out. I know you small, but don't go up there talking that talk if you want clauses. Haney and Ben, let's do it.
Okay.
Uno, Haney or Tank? Who should Conor hit in the ring with next? Who has a better chance? Who do you see for him really
Yo,
fighting next?
yo, man, this shit is getting like a circus beat.
Yeah. Yo, he Barnum and Bailey.
Hey, yo,
See the
this is
background,
this is
right?
you know what this is, right? The Ryan effect. Yo,
Oh,
dogs. You know,
Well, yeah, don't bring his name up.
one of my
Don't
favorite
bring his name
movies
up.
was The Butterfly Effect, man. Yo,
That's
that
a good
shit was
flick.
fire, especially part 1. But yo, this is what it is, man. Yo, why are we even talking about this nigga Ben fighting the upper ass? Like, what are we talking about, man? I don't want Tank versus Haney.
Let's
Let's
do it.
do it.
The Ben, who's the who?
Who's that?
Yo,
I'm
man.
just answering the
Say- hold on,
question.
hold on.
I'm answering
Yo,
the
man.
question.
Take Ben
We
out the
answering.
picture and say, what? Tank and Haney?
Yeah, like what we doing?
That's what boxing really wants.
I know what this
That's
is.
what boxing really wants.
Hey yo, I know what this is. Hey yo, and listen, man. I preface this with saying, Tank, you my guy, man. You our guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The diva shit
Yeah. There we
gotta
go.
stop though, bro.
There we go.
We not gonna have what's this? A love triangle?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody that so Haney Garcia, Tank Garcia. Haney Ben, Tank Ben.
Mm.
All right, so is this like are you trying to lure him? Is it because they're not necessarily calling you out? Yo, Bill, guess what? I think Tank wants you to call him out. Do that.
Yeah.
Because
Bill
I'm
been
good.
doing that. Bill
Yeah,
doing
but I'm
that.
just saying like because I don't understand
They
the
just not
conversation.
really fighting each other.
I don't even understand the conversation. I agree with Maniac in saying I would rather see Ben and Haney.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I would rather see that. weight wise, class wise. But with the Tank shit, it's like, yo, dude, like, you the Canelo of your, like, the under, you know what I'm saying? The underweights. You are the Canelo, bro. You hold the cards, my guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
You don't got to
So
answer
what
to
I'm
everything.
saying is, all right, listen, man. You first off, you don't need to feed into none of the little bullshit that they do, right?
Yeah.
Yo, bro. At least Ben's been in the ring, right? Haney's been in the ring, right?
Yeah.
Get the back in the ring, Tank.
Yeah.
Let's how about that first? Let's get back in the ring.
But remember,
Don't
Tank has
ask-
he has a little legal troubles at the
I
moment.
understand.
Working on that.
Judge got him
understand.
locked in.
But what I'm saying,
really can't move around.
that should be.
He could be in the gym.
He could be
I
in the
don't
gym.
want to. I don't
He
want
could
to
be in
like
the gym, but
listen,
where's the
man.
fight
Yo.
is
He's in
gonna
the
be
gym.
and what's
And
gonna
then
happen.
even the
in the gym.
names that they talking about him possibly coming back to fight is none of these names that you bickering with.
We
Yeah,
want the
like none of-
Haney's.
Yeah,
We want the Thales.
yeah. So I mean, I'm not even really
Shakars.
interested. I'm not really
Ex-favorite
interested.
fighter.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in that. Unless it's like Maniac said. Unless it's like Maniac said, and it's really gonna happen, and without all the extra shit. So after the fight, somebody could complain and.
Correct's gonna be a
Correct.
complaint for sure.
I don't
yeah.
wanna, yeah, man. I'm good on that, man. Tank, you my guy. You our guy. We went to all your fights, then.
Yeah.
Yo, dude. Nah, no Ben.
Be in the building when he's
Nah.
shaking.
Matter of fact, I seen a good post the other day from a person named Frank Martin. Yeah, I seen the
That's
post.
the one.
He said, yo, I'm on some other shit now. That was the caption.
All right.
I mean, that's more like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
let-
the
let's-
person.
If that's going, let's get that as your first fight back.
Copy.
That's a fight I
We ain't
like.
seen Frank in a while neither,
I
right?
like to see
No.
that
He
now.
supposedly Dutch Shakur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get that, man.
Let's
Stop
get
talking
that.
this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he's on
Four
his way
corners
to a milk
matchmaker.
carton.
Yeah.
He's on his way. He's
Yeah,
on his
man,
way.
my fault, y'all, man. But yeah,
Nah,
man.
do you
Yeah.
do you
Nah,
thing,
no,
man?
no,
You do you.
Using your bag, my brother. Using your duffel.
Do you. That's how you.
Get outta
That's how
here,
you do
man.
it, man.
Mo,
Ben and God, man, get them out of here, man.
Haney Tank, you want to finish us off here?
Uh-oh.
Man,
round
listen,
three.
everybody know
No,
I'm a-
excuse me, round 2, and we can move on to round
I'm
3.
gonna sum this up real quick. I'm a huge Tank fan. Shout out to Coach Kenny, Coach Calvin, Rise Podcast, always showing us love. and
Shout
Yes,
out
sir.
to the
Shout out to the
Rise.
Podcast.
That's the other family right there. And you know, like Uno said, man, Tank is at that top. You don't gotta answer to everybody, cause everybody want to get that bag with you. Like he said, you the Canelo of the lower weight classes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to poke the bear
Second face of boxing,
until
man.
you wake the bear up and then the bear maul you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't gotta answer all of that. Kind of been doing that to use your name, calling you names and all of that. It's a law to try to wait for you to respond. Tank, we know that you will respond back. You did that. You don't gotta entertain it, man. Go in there, handle your situation that you're handling. Stay in camp. Stay fit. Stay ready. Get the next name under your belt. I would like him to fight. I said out of 3 fighters, I would like him to fight would be. I want him to fight either Frank Martin.
Okay.
I want him to fight Edwin De Los Santos because I think
Okay.
that would be a good fight.
Yeah, that's a good scrap.
You know what I'm saying? And I would like to see him go against Haney. As of right
Yeah,
now. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Go against those 3. As far as Devin Haney, now we go to Devin Haney and Conor Ben. Devin Haney, Conor Ben, easy cherry pick. That's light work for Devin Haney. And I'm not a heavy Haney fan, but I respect what he do. I see what he do. He's an artist in that ring. And he's going to handle Conor Ben because Conor Ben, he's going to have a lot of flaws. He has a lot of flaws. And Devin Haney and Bill Haney are going to pick him apart. Listen, people, look at what Bill Haney doing. He has a formula of what he's doing. He pops up to these fights unexpectedly, mysteriously. No, it's to sit there. He's a scout. He sits there with his notebook and his team, and he writes down the pros and cons of these fighters.
Yeah.
He did it to Regis Prograis.
Yeah.
So what happened to him? Got cooked up. Now he doing it to Conor Ben. And he talking to Eddie, yo, let's make this fight happen. That's the fight that need to happen. They both around the same weight class. Let that fight happen. And then we're going to see how Conor Ben really look against real elite fighters. And we know that outcome already. So leave it as that. Stop going back and forth with him, Tank. Devin Haney, Bill Haney, y'all do what y'all got to do to get Conor in that ring and let that be your next fight.
Conor
Dream was
Ben,
good.
Devin Haney sounds good to me. Tank sounds good to me too. Whoever it is,
The dream. is
wherever it is,
good. The link is in the chat.
make it
Yeah.
happen. The Dream, what
I put
up,
the
man?
link.
What's up, Dream?
You
the
got
link
you
in
got
the
your
chat.
apron on, Dream. Don't call up without your apron on, man, because I know you want to cook. I know you want to cook.
Yeah.
The link is there. The link is in there.
Yeah.
Click the stream, y'all. The link is in the chat, y'all.
Yo, Dream, hit the link. Hit the link. The jump on.
Pause.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
yo.
Oh, that was crazy.
I just said jump. I didn't say jump on it. I said jump on.
Oh, man.
So you guys.
Yo, he said, yo, it's the dream.
It's the
Jump
limbo.
on.
Yo, guys, moving
Yo.
on.
Yo, yo, Dream said I'm a barber. I got my apron on
Yo,
already.
my bad.
Shout
That
out
was
to Dream, man.
Crazy.
What's the next round, bro? Let's
Round 3, man. Round 3
Buzz,
real
right?
quick.
That was crazy.
Again, big shout out to Pistol Pete Dodson. You did your
Word.
thing. You handled your business.
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
a good chin. You win 12 rounds. You got your victory in defeat. We will see Pete Dobson back. Can't wait to see Pete Dobson back. And Eddie, since you've never
Get
seen
him
Pete
right back.
Dobson fight before, you saw him perform
Get him on
last
another
week.
card.
Let's get him back on another
Get him on
card.
another card.
Huh? Take my boy over there to the UK so he could cook
Listen,
some
hold
of the
on. We
big
ain't
boys
gonna,
over
we
there.
ain't gonna,
huh?
we ain't gonna keep him there. Eddie, Oscar, Bob, any of y'all, sign him
Whoever.
up, man.
Whoever.
Sign him
All
up.
promoters, but
All
I think
promoters.
he's in business with Eddie.
All
at
right.
the
That'll
moment.
work.
Hold on, we got the Dream. The Dream is on.
Dream, get him in here.
Hold up. Oh, and he got the apron on.
Oh,
He got
he
the
got his
apron
apron
on.
on.
Hey,
Live
you
and
literally
direct,
got the
straight out the
apron
barber
on.
shop.
He
can
ready
hear
to
it.
cook.
You
Yo.
hear him?
Look, oh, man. Look.
You
Was
can
good,
hear
Daddy.
him,
Was
Dream?
good. I told y'all jokers. I literally had it on, man. Yeah, I ain't playing.
Shout out to the Dream, man. Follow
Yes.
him.
My brother, the Dream, the boxing round table.
Boxing Roundtable on YouTube. Check him out. Like, share, subscribe.
That's another family member. Good
also
people.
on IG.
I ain't cutting hair. Come on, man. The dude's talking boxing. And he's my barber, by the way, too. You know
So
what I'm
don't
saying?
say nothing crazy. He gonna zeke you.
Yeah. Nah.
Was
So,
good, man. The last thing I heard, you guys were talking kind of Ben. You're talking kind of Ben, Javante Tank Davis. I don't know who called out who first. I'm assuming that everybody. I'm assuming that Davis was the one that mentioned Ben's name first, and because he just saw the performance and said, "Oh, he a scrub. I could beat him," or something like that.
He was talking about him a little earlier too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There you go. Okay. Well, yeah. That fight, if it happens, it happens. But at what weight? So that's not a realistic fight. A more realistic fight is, which y'all mentioned, Devin Haney versus Conor Ben. Mo, man, I heard you talk boxing before. I like the way you break boxing down. You break it down with the intricacies of what happens inside the ring. But me personally, I put up whatever money you want personally that Ben gonna beat the shit out of Devin Haney if they fight. And that matter of fact, because of that fight,
all call outs are mandatory.
that fight won't happen. It's that's why Ben told Bill, I would love to fight. I want that fight, and Bill said, congratulations, blah blah blah. But we never mentioned. Oh, he said, maybe later on in the future. Fuck, you gotta wait for the future for. The future's now. You don't gotta
That's a
fight.
fact.
So he knows. I think that if Bill would have wanted that, he would have FaceTime Haney just like he did after program. But that didn't happen.
That's what you talking about,
That's a
right?
good point.
Yeah, you were just
That's a
saying
good
it.
point. He
So-
did it
so,
to
but-
Regis.
So
But
no, he's
That
not.
fight Dream has more chances of being made, being that it's a matchroom in-house fight. So I can see that fight happening more than I
can't.
can see a Tank and Ben fight.
I
And I
can't
can see
see.
that fight
I-
happening for
Though
no belt.
Tank and Eddie have been talking.
And
I
that
can't-
fight might happen for not putting the belt up either.
This
They
the
might try to
thing.
do it at a little higher weight to fit Conor or one of the favorable of the two. I can
I
see
can't-
that fight
They're-
happening.
they're not fighting at 140.
No,
They're
they
not
can.
fighting at
I'm saying
140.
they'll fight, but I don't think Devin gonna put no belt on the line for that fight.
He can't. His championship is at 140. He has to fight Ben at 147.
Yeah.
Listen, I can't see following the trajectory of Bill Haney. I've done videos on Devin and Bill. Inside the ring, he's a skilled fighter, but I think he's like an H&M shirt, man. He look nice till you put him in the washer. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think about Devin Haney. So, based on their
I got a lot of stuff.
yeah, but I'm saying based on their trajectory, what they like fights that they know they're gonna win. Mo mentioned it earlier, so don't look for him to fight anybody that's a big threat to him. He's not.
So Dream.
No, so
let me
you
ask
know who
this
takes.
question.
What's up?
So with that fight, let's say it does happen. What's your breakdown on how Conor Ben will win this fight? Because you said you had Conor Ben will win this fight. If they do,
You said he gonna beat the brakes off of
yeah,
that.
you said you beat the brakes off. What do you see that everyone else don't see that gives him that advantage to beat him the way he
Smash that
said?
like button, people. Like, share, and subscribe.
I think he's a better fighter all around. He's a much more explosive fighter. He's a fighter that has guts, that has balls, that keeps coming forward. He does know how to box. He does know how to move. He does know how to be defensive. He just fought a guy in the Mexican dude that he fought that looked like Margarito. That dude had fought at 168 before, and he almost put his
Orlando.
he almost put his head in the fifth row. He did he fought your man's from the Bronx, who's a big boy. He's a big boy. You could tell looking at his physique and his back, and he spars the likes of Jaron Ennis and Terrence Crawford and all those guys. And there's a reason why they keep making him come back to that sparring, because he's that kind of a durable guy. Devin Haney, I seen Devin Haney get clipped by Linares. I seen him get clipped by much smaller fighters. Devin Haney don't got no. I'm telling you, man, he's not a durable fighter. His dad knows this. That's why his dad is on video saying 135 got too hot. We moved up. So inside the ring, man, I give Conor Ben every single edge except the intelligence edge as far as boxing ability. But he's close to that because he is a very gifted fighter. Speed, power, and he could take it too, because he fought some big boys, man, and it was banging. So I don't think Haney presents any kind of problems for him. When I mean any, I mean any. When Khan, forget Ben, any welterweight touches
Champ 5, keep him alive.
Haney on the chin, it's a wrap.
He's there.
It's a wrap.
All right.
That's my opinion.
All right.
So
And this is
I
what we
literally
like to hear,
I literally got
people.
money. I literally got money. Like if somebody want to bet money.
Let's see if it happens first.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of talk. But yo, Dream, man, we appreciate you, my
No,
brother.
keep the dream right here. Keep
All
the
right,
dream right there.
Champ Live.
Champ 5, keep him alive. What it do, my G?
Yo, what up, man? I've been thinking about you, man. I know you was having those arroz con bichuela, but I saw you had a lot of ham last week, man. Yeah, 'cause I thought you threw the whole ham at Shakur, P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Champ waiting.
I will say this. I will say this. You did say that you appreciate his talent and his skill. And I appreciate that you said that, but I think you're right. Everybody got so many yes men that they don't hear from people that really care about boxing.
Yeah,
Copy.
You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, I agree with the Maniac a lot. I don't know if he know I listen to him and all that, but I agree with him a lot.
Yeah, Champ
Yeah.
5,
That's
love the
that.
Maniac, man. That's
You
what's up.
my guy, Champ 5. I appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah, you respect the game, my brother. You respect
Yes.
the game. You know what you're talking about. Like I said, it's subjective. We all got opinions.
Copy.
You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? My opinion may be different from somebody else's. But then you find people that you agree with and you're like, yeah, that's my nigga right there.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but I missed a lot of the conversations. But as far as Tio, tomorrow,
Yeah.
you know, for me,
Big fight
for me,
week this week, y'all.
yeah, for me, I mean Friday, but for me, I'm thinking like this, man. As long as this dude is in a cool space, he's good. When he's
Copy.
not in a cool
Right.
space, he's not good. He's gonna look average against average dudes that he should be tearing apart because he's not in a good space. But when he's in a good space, and the other thing about Tio that a lot of people don't talk about, he's more of an athlete than any one of these other fighters out there.
100% correct.
In my
Facts.
opinion, that's just
Man,
my.
be blocking with the cross block.
Yeah,
Be slapping down
listen,
jabs,
listen.
you know, patting
Now
and
you
shit.
could just see them in his mood. Definitely an athlete.
Yeah, just the way that he do that. He was never on the island or nothing like that.
And he got moves too.
That shit come natural. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all having me on, man. I love what y'all
Nah.
doing. And I mean, just
Thank you,
keep
man.
doing
Appreciate
what you do. I keep talking to my peoples, letting them know, yo, this is the way to go, man. I mean,
Yes.
not
Appreciate you.
only-
Yo,
Appreciate
Champ, we see you on the 16th, MSG, baby. We in there.
Oh, for sure. I'll be there. I'll be
All
there.
right,
I'm
you
gonna
already
try
know,
to
fam.
run
Hold
it
on, hold on. Before you go, my brother, what's your prediction? T.O. Jermaine, who you like? How?
I got T.O. late stoppers late.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
Alright.
got him early. I see, this
I
gonna
say
be
late as well, champ.
listen, a lot of people gonna be surprised how good this kid Jermaine is, man.
Yeah.
Jermaine's
He's
tough.
tough.
He
He's
said
tough.
this is get back, man.
Listen,
They
I
share a
respect
common
the
opponent in
skill. I respect
Lomachenko, and
I
Jermaine
respect
was
the
doing good
skill.
against Loma.
I respect the skill, but I've always known T.O. to rise to the level of his competition. I've always known,
Yes.
and he's in a good space. So I'm looking at him to. He may have
He got
problems.
his son. He got his son with him, man. He got his son with him.
He's happy.
Yeah, listen, first 4 or 5 rounds, he may be going through something. Right after that, it's going to change.
Yeah.
No, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I'm not a, we all, like I said, it's subjective, right? We got opinions.
Absolutely.
That's just my opinion, y'all.
And bro, we
And
respect,
we respect
it.
everybody's
Whether,
opinion.
It as well.
whether we agree or not, we respect it. And 100%, this sport is very subjective. And even here, sometimes we don't agree with each other.
Yeah.
We respect it.
We respect it. And, it doesn't mean if I disagree with Uno, doesn't mean he don't know what he's talking about, and vice versa.
Right.
But that's why we love the sport, man, because
The way you,
everybody has different opinions.
right, the way you do it is right back at you. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
respect each other. You give me my
Exactly.
respect,
Of course.
it's right back at you. You know what I'm
Copy.
saying?
That's right.
But as far as boxing knowledge is concerned, you brothers sitting at these table, niggas better recognize because this is real.
Copy.
Yo,
we
Champ.
There you go,
appreciate you.
Champ.
Shout out to
Appreciate
Champ,
you.
man.
You heard?
Salute you, my brother.
That's coming from one of the illest, one of the realest. They
Listen.
know him all over New
OG.
York City.
Copy.
They know Champ 5 every building we go to. You
Yes,
hear me?
sir.
Champ be like, yo, hold up, don't worry, watch this. Yo! Oh shit, Champ! Let him
Listen,
in.
not
You know what I'm
just
saying?
not just New
He's
York
good.
City.
Let him in.
I seen Champ in Jersey going out there. Champ everywhere, man. Listen.
Yeah, I move.
He likes stop signs. He everywhere.
Yeah, I move. You know what I'm saying? I move when I can. Sometimes I get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get caught up in my own little thing. I haven't even. If you look at my Instagram, ain't nothing on there about boxing because I'm trying to do champ. You know what I mean? But
But if you
I'm
want
always
to
gonna be
learn how to
involved.
put them paws on a ninja,
I'm
tell
always gonna
Champ
be
5 will
involved.
show you how to do
Yeah.
that. He is a licensed trainer. He is a licensed fitness trainer. He'll get
No,
you in shape.
no,
He'll teach you how to
no.
shoot that jab
X.
in 1-2.
X, get it right, X. I'm a professional licensed trainer.
Get it right.
Get it right, X.
All right.
Not that-
Yeah.
Order in the court.
Throw that professional in front of there, man. Everybody can have a license. They ain't professional,
There you
man.
go.
professional.
There you go, champ. That's what I'm talking about, man.
All that other shit that come from these books, and you see these kids in these gyms, 17 years old, don't even know who Sugar Ray Leonard was. And they training
Talk
people.
about it.
And they training people, and that got a lot to do with what's going on today. When you see special people, that Teofimo's father's special, believe it or not.
Yeah.
When you see Floyd's father special, believe it or not, Sugar Shane Mosley's father special, believe it or not. When Roy Jones' father special, believe it or not, because that was the groundwork to where they got.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And those guys were professional boxing trainers.
Right.
So you're not going to see a lot of that no more. You go to a lot of gyms, I'm going to tell you. There's a lot of kids in there. I was in the gym the other day just cracking up. I asked the dude, I said, you guys got any jobs available for a trainer? He goes, oh, no, we're just looking for specific guys. We need professional boxing trainers. I'm looking at one of the trainers. He looked like he's 15 years old. And I'm saying to myself, is this what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are we going to grow professional fighters and we got guys that even have 3 fights?
There we go.
You know what I'm
Speaking
saying?
facts,
So,
champ.
and y'all guys know that. Y'all been to y'all gym. I've been to John's gym, Jake's gym, Mendes gym, South by. You name the gym, I've been there. Trust me. From Jersey to California. To Vegas. I've been to Floyd's gym. I've been everywhere. And I've seen certain things that was acceptable that's unacceptable to me because I think it's disrespectful to the sport.
Copy.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, I've been vocal in that. I got thrown out of a few places because I talk.
Sometimes too vocal for them. They
No,
don't
I
like the
talk.
truth.
I'll tell you a situation where they're talking about, let's go upstairs. I was the first one up there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm for real with that. You know what I'm saying? But it
Yeah.
ain't like I'm looking for that. What I'm trying to tell
Copy.
you is don't hurt these kids. You got their life in your hand. That's
Mhm.
what I'm talking about. You training somebody that you got that kid's life in your hand. Think about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the seriousness of it. But all in all, I don't mean to take over the show and all that because I got
Nah,
Nah,
bro.
sure, sure.
This is
Talk,
listen,
champ.
man. This is why we're here for, bro.
yeah, you know, but I like building with y'all. I like the way y'all run shit. I like the way y'all talk. Maniac always come on and he put it right. You a funny motherfucker too, man. Yo, listen, be a boxing analyst and a comedian.
Facts.
Cause the shit
Yeah,
is so
appreciate it,
funny.
champ.
Yo, champ, you like my hat, champ?
I love your hat, man.
Yeah, let's go, New York.
Yo,
You can
X,
catch
man.
Champ at MSG as well. You hit me at all the games, man.
X, man, we in there, man. I'm coming to
Yo, champ.
yeah.
Tell Elliot, man, he making me happy, man. My Tar Heels is looking good, man.
Oh yeah, that's my little youngin'. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
I
young
think-
freshman.
See, that's the thing about gyms. People don't know you don't have to train everybody to be a boxer. They may be in another
Oh,
sport,
man.
but boxing training is good for every sport.
Correct.
Listen,
The
whatever.
best training, actually.
Listen,
Boxing training is the best.
Boxing has been ranked the most difficult sport.
number one.
Number
Yo,
one.
champ, whatever you did with him, it's been showing off. Cause listen, he's the number one freshman right now in the country. Him, and my man R.J. Davis got the Carolina Tar Heels running.
Yeah, and I've been
They
training.
looking
him
good.
Listen to this. I've been training him since he was 6 years old. He never had one fight. Jeremiah Jenkins, who goes to Brewster Academy, another kid but he's getting ready to go to Brown. They gave him 1.6 million. Never had one fight, but he's a well-conditioned athlete. You understand? That's what it really is. You become I train a swimmer. You know, named Yukon Davis. The dude is like nobody ever heard of this dude, and he's a young swimmer that came out of nowhere. I think that came from the boxing training. You know,
Copy.
it works.
Conditioning
in
is off the,
every sport.
off the hook, man.
Yeah.
It's very transferable. The reason why I left gyms is because I was feeling, some kind of way about the way shit was going on in these gyms, and I just think white collar's cool. I understand it and all that, but we can't get our own kids to make this money. Why are you training them for a couple $100? You look down the road 5-6 years from now, you might have one of the best fighters in the world.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But you chasing that $100 or that $200 you're gonna get from this dude, and then disrespecting people like you making money. You ain't making shit because you're not doing nothing for nobody's life.
Champ don't play that shit,
What
you heard?
Something for somebody's life is more valuable than any amount you could put on it. And my kids are proving that. Cause I didn't make no money from them. I mean, few that I always charge, the upper echelon people a little more money. I trained a couple of giants and all that. They might be seeing this and get mad at me, but I ain't mentioning their name, right? I trained a couple of professional athletes, but I ain't mentioning their name. But even them, even when I talk to them,
Actors, athletes, artists,
Yeah.
everybody stop by to come see Champ, man.
yeah.
Copy.
You better come through before I hurt
We
you.
will be there. We will be there.
Bring Maniac, everybody. We do a show
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying?
We be
We
there.
there.
Fire.
Listen,
James,
pleasure
we
talking-
got it set up to stop by in Jersey. Go check out Champ 5 at his gym, man.
Oh,
Let's get a quick cut with him to document the work that he's putting in down at his gym.
Copy.
He doesn't just train fighters. He got actors. He got athletes
Athletes,
from other sports. He got artists, people that want to get fit. Go get right with Champ 5. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Champ,
thank
appreciate
X.
you,
I
man,
appreciate
coming
y'all.
on, taking time out your schedule, man.
Appreciate you,
Always
Appreciate
Champ.
love
my
my
guy.
brother.
Man,
We'll
listen.
see you on the 16th, King.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be at the Garden on the 8th though, too, right? I think I'm on the
Okay.
8th. Ain't Top Rank got something going on the 8th?
No, the 15th, I think, what is it?
But they got the fight tomorrow.
They got
the
that fight
Tio
tomorrow.
fight, but
the
not
Tio
in the
fight,
Garden.
But not in the Garden.
Okay.
The
No,
16th is
no, I
next
know.
week, and then
I
the
know
Garden
Smalls
has
not
that
starting.
kid,
That's
Callum
Vegas.
Walsh,
Walsh.
on the 15th for St.
That's
Patrick's
March.
Day.
That's
The
March.
weekend.
That's March.
Yes,
Okay,
March.
That's
good,
Walsh.
Good,
Yeah.
good. That's great, man. So I can take my wife to that Eddie Griffin comedy show. I feel it.
You gotta calculate.
I've been so busy, I ain't treating her right. I mean, I always treat my wife right, but I should be doing a little more. But I'm trying to settle Champ 5 type of shit. And by the way, I got some AU shit coming out, and I'm gonna hit y'all up with it. Soon as I see X, I'm gonna pass that to y'all. Y'all can wear it, do whatever y'all want to do with that. All right.
We got
Yeah,
you.
we
Gonna
got you.
promote
You know.
definitely, champ.
Appreciate you, champ.
Good looking,
Thank you,
champ.
I
brother.
love y'all, man.
brother.
I gotta be out.
Copy, brother.
100.
All right. Thanks for
you
inviting me,
go.
man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
All right,
man,
one.
all right, one. Champ. Listen, man.
Grandpa
That's
in the
always.
building.
Holla in the
Just.
building,
What up?
just in the building. What
Yes.
it do, fellas? 40 Central. Y'all know that Four Corners is live every Wednesday night, and Thursday nights is 40 Central Network live on YouTube. Log in, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what we do, man. That was Champ 5. That was the Dream, the boxing round table. They stopped
Yeah,
by.
appreciate y'all
Hit
chopping
the
up
link,
with
y'all.
us, man.
Come
Yeah,
through,
man, y'all
chop
can
it up
chop
with
it
us,
Yo,
up,
man.
Kyle, what's good?
The link is there.
King,
King
what up,
Kyle.
Let's
boy?
go. Let's
Building.
keep it moving.
Yeah.
We
Next
we
round.
stopped off at round 4. Real quick, we got to shout out Ammo Williams, man.
Yes.
Rising
Oh,
160-pound
Yo,
contender,
early
man.
knockout of the year contender.
That
Put
left
dude
hand
in-
was
Yo, he
nasty.
put
That's
dude
straight
Dude,
left.
in the judges
He put
ring card
crazy.
table.
Listen,
yo.
he was
Yo.
writing his own score.
Yo.
Homie was writing his own
Yo.
score.
And he
Homie got to see the scorecard when he
Yeah.
He said, I'm down.
I'm down.
Yo,
I'ma
you know the
stay
funny
down.
shit- You know the funny shit about that punch? Yo, it looked like homie saw it coming the whole way. Like, why he ain't trying to get out the way?
He
Nah,
was
it
getting
was-
beat up.
Nah, I know he was
getting beat
Ammo
up.
broke him down
Ammo-
nicely.
Yeah, I know.
He
but
fainted
it's like
to
it
the
almost
left,
looked like
like-
this nigga just
Oh,
stood
that
there
was
and said,
beautiful.
"You know what? Put me out my misery,
oh,
man."
Who that? Oh, Dream is back.
Listen, that was a beautiful knock.
Get
knockout.
Dream in there.
Yeah, let's get.
Get
Wait
Dream
till
in
we
there.
get to the Ortiz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
I
get
want
to
to hear
the-
his opinion on that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
What's
Hold
the
on,
next
hold on.
one we got?
Wait till we get to the Ortiz. We put him on.
Ammo Williams, he remains undefeated. He's one of Eddie's rising 160 pounders. He's one of the rising 160 pounders in the division right
Copy,
now.
yeah.
Be on the lookout for Austin Ammo Williams.
Yes.
He's got a few continental titles right now.
Yeah.
Few of them.
So the Kennedy Fried Chicken belt.
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
is
the
what it
Texas.
is.
He looking for that real chicken, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to Khalil Cole, rising light
Tri-state.
heavyweight.
Woo.
Jersey,
Yeah.
stand
Jersey.
up. Khalil Cole continues to do his thing and
Yeah.
put paws on dudes. He
Yes.
had an early
nice
night.
body shot.
Body work.
What would you like to say, Mo?
Barbecue ribs.
Oh, yeah, man.
Got them
Drive-up.
barbecue ribs, man.
Drive-up.
Listen, man, Cole's Rib Shack was open, and
Yeah.
he definitely gave him a full rack of ribs. He
I
got a
was
full
sure
rack
full
with the
rack
extra
of ribs.
sauce.
Homeboy wanted to keep fighting, but he kept-
He
His
couldn't.
mind
His
said
body.
one thing, but my body's telling me no. My body. Yeah, it's one of those.
Definitely. It
That's
was
almost
bad.
yeah.
That was a vicious
Bro,
body
Body
shot.
shots.
He
be
tried to
different, man.
breathe. He was like, nah, that was it. That was
Yeah.
it.
Khalil Cole, we saw Khalil Cole down in
In
Florida, as well.
We was he's cool, man.
Really cool dude.
Yeah,
And he's
definitely.
working. Khalil
Yeah, he's
Cole,
moving, he's moving
Ammo
up.
Williams, keep working, fellas. Keep
Absolutely.
doing what y'all doing. Four Corners is
That's a
watching,
fact.
Oh,
and we
yeah.
like what we see thus far.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
moving on.
Moving on. That was Matchroom Boxing, the Zone Boxing last weekend. This week is Super Bowl week. This
man.
week, man,
Oh, man.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Takeover, a.k.a. now known as the Worldwide Takeover.
Yes.
Teofimo Lopez, the super lightweight kingpin, puts his crown on the line against Jermaine the Technician Ortiz. So it's the takeover against the Technician. Super lightweight fight, fellas. So
Yeah.
it was speculated early in the year that Teofimo was going to have a big fight this week. They were trying to get it in the spear. He tried to get Ryan Garcia,
Garcia.
tried to get Devin Haney, tried to get Tank. These fights didn't happen. Jermaine Ortiz signs the dotted line. Jermaine Ortiz is what we getting. For those that don't know Jermaine Ortiz, he's got a familiar, him and Theo share a familiar opponent with Vasily Lomachenko. It's his only loss. Jermaine Ortiz only lost to Vasily Lomachenko in a
Which was a really
good fight. Good fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was up early, let it slip away.
Correct.
He beat Jamel Herring. He's beaten Antonio Moran. He's beaten Nahir Albright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he has his fair share of opponents in the ring that others have fought as well. Remember, Keyshawn fought
a draw with Adorno.
a draw with Adorno. Keyshawn fought Nahir Albright. Devin Haney knocked out Moran. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
these guys,
He's fought
you know,
guards.
tested.
That's what
He's
he says.
tested.
yeah, he's battle tested and he's got the biggest test of his career on the line. It's going down tomorrow. ESPN Top Rank Boxing. Yo, Mo, talk to me, man. Takeover's in effect.
Man, listen, I always say it all the time. A focused T.O. is a dangerous T.O.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He's been dealing with some past history, you know, outside issues, you know, with his personal life, with his, you know, with his wife, and, you know, dealing with his son. And, you know, that has an effect on a fighter. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, things have turned around.
Worldwide takeover.
You know, thanks to our Heavenly Father. He's been in his favor, turned things around. Now he's got his son by his side. He's happy. He's energetic. He looks happy. You know, he looks focused. He looks healthy because
Yeah.
he dealt with injuries.
Yeah.
He was fighting with some injuries with his left hand. And
Was it
Yes.
one lung?
he had
You know,
one. He had
it-
one lung when he fought Lomachenko.
Kambosos.
No, Kambosa. He said he couldn't breathe. Then when he fought Josh Taylor, when he fought Josh Taylor, he wasn't fully healed with his, I believe it was his left wrist, and he didn't want to cancel the fight 3 weeks into the fight. He still took the fight. And listen, with that type of performance that he put on, with that type of injury, I'm scared to see what's going to happen 100%. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo's a great fighter. People don't acknowledge him, give him a lot of credit. Is he cocky at times?
Yes.
Yes. Can he be full of himself? Yes. Can he be an a-hole to some people? Yes. But it's all a matter of opinion and how you see
Puerto
fit.
Ricans is mad right now with
Is he one of the best fighters in all of boxing? Yes. Does he perform every time he gets in the ring? Yes. Does he sell out fights? To your opinion. You know what I'm saying? To everybody's opinion. Everybody loves watching him. Whether you hate him or love him, he's going to be in there. He's going to get ratings.
Yes.
This fight I like so much because they got history. Him and Jermaine Taylor.
They fought
in the amateurs.
Ortiz.
I'm sorry, Jermaine Ortiz. Appreciate you, brother. Jermaine
Say
Taylor.
that,
I
shit. He
think
came out of retirement.
Josh Ortiz.
Damn.
Josh Ortiz and Jermaine
Shout out
Taylor.
to Jermaine Taylor that retired. Jermaine Ortiz. They actually gave him his first the championship and
They fought in the Golden
amateurs,
Gloves,
the
yeah.
Golden Gloves. He lost to him, so this is a redemption fight, the revenge fight. Can Jermaine Ortiz pull it off? Listen, it's boxing. Anything can happen.
Yes,
I'm not
absolutely.
counting this kid out whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Because, listen, all it takes is the right punch at the right time, and all it takes is motivation. This is boxing. You get one shot at it. But I'm happy about this fight. I want to see this fight. I think T.O. still has a lot to prove in boxing. We even got to talk to him when he was in New York, and he just finished fighting Josh Taylor. And we asked him, how do you feel? This is when he was like, no, I feel good. I'm happy about the fight. He started to relive being happy about boxing again. So I think now with him being committed and having a happy personal life now, I think he needs to get his just due with these checks. That was a big problem before. Pay T.O. what he's worth, people. Promoters, please pay him what he's worth, man. This guy needs to get paid what he's worth. This $1 million is not cutting it.
Not for taking the risk that he's taking.
It's not cutting it.
Actually, what is he getting for this fight?
2.5.
Still not cutting it.
Yo, but it's a non-pay-per-view.
Still not cutting it.
I agree,
The
but
man needs at least 2 numbers. You need 2
Double
numbers.
digits. Give him
Got to be
double?
double digits, man. Let's be real.
2.5.
Two
Two and a
divisions,
half.
man.
You know what I'm
Two division
saying?
lineal.
Like, let's get him. Let's get him what he's due.
Two division lineal.
And at the
Arguably,
end of the day,
Undisputed.
he's beat the 2 top guys of the top weight class, 135. He took out Lomachenko.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? When
Before
Lomachenko was exactly
and
before.
he won definitively.
And
Okay.
he
Not
took out
controversial.
He took out the guy at 140
Yes.
who was Josh Taylor. Nobody wanted to touch Josh Taylor at
Correct.
140, and he did it.
Definitively.
Oh no, that was domination.
That was just
and
total,
we was in the building.
Know what I'm saying?
Live and direct.
Let's give this man what he's due. T.O., I'm rooting for you, man. I want you to win. I want you to put on a good performance. And I always say, go out here and be the best to you. Don't fight to your competition's level, because sometimes he does have a tendency, fellas. When he fights to his opponent's level, it makes his performance lackluster. He's got to go out there and just dominate, be the alpha male that you say you are at that weight class. Go out there and do it. And if he does that, man, it should be a really good, entertaining fight. I got it. Late stoppage. I give it around round 8.
All right. Be ringing the bell?
All
Round
right.
8.
all
I'm
right.
not doing the fan duel because Uno said no fan duel no more. We're going straight round. I got it round 8.
Hey.
All right.
So,
X. Go ahead, X.
oh,
Down
listen,
the line. Let me just go down the
down
line.
the line copy. All right, let's do it like this.
This is one of X's favorite fighters, by the way.
It's no
Yeah.
secret that I'm Team Takeover.
Uh-huh.
Been Team Takeover. It's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also no secret that we know that it depends on the competition sometimes. Then you get the best Teofimo.
Yeah.
Jermaine Ortiz ain't nothing to fuck with, ain't nothing to sleep with. He's 17-1. You know what I'm saying? And again, the only loss comes to Lomachenko.
Lomachenko, another two.
In a tough fight.
In a
Yeah,
tough
It's not like he got
Yeah.
smoked.
It was a
Yeah,
decision,
washed it off.
and it was a
tough
decision.
fight. Yeah.
So
Decision.
Jermaine has everything to gain. You know what I'm saying? Hardly anything to lose. The show is the showman. You know what I'm saying? The lights are bright. The stage has been set.
He's right
for
behind you.
Dale to do his
Muno.
thing.
Yeah,
You
He's
see
right
what I'm
behind
saying?
Duck. They give him a little. There you
Yeah, I
go.
see it.
There you go.
Hey.
That's him.
And he's been asking for this type of promotion. He's been asking for this type of attention. Mo says he needs to get paid more. He's been asking about that as well. He's taken the most risk out of all of the young guns with the 4 kings we call. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes. Copy.
These guys might be getting more money. They
Mhm.
might be having the more attention. They sell more.
Mhm.
Shakur has more division titles than him. Tank sells more tickets and pay-per-views.
Mhm.
Haney's getting bigger bags.
Mhm.
But they haven't done what he's done.
Correct.
And that's fact. He
Oh.
beat Lomachenko, and Lomachenko was that dude, like Mo
Yes.
just said, right? He went up and took Josh Taylor out. I don't know if people know, but Josh Taylor weighed about 160 something
Yeah,
that
that's
night
right.
too.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He left the division after that.
Yeah, that was it.
That
He
dude,
said-
that dude was a linebacker.
So
Know
that
what I'm saying?
weight, the weight bully shit that that's going around, Dale said that's
It doesn't-
bullshit.
which
It's
I
about
disagree
what
with
you
him.
do tonight because
Yeah.
he said, dog, Josh Taylor, I can see why he beat the Regis Prograis, the Jose Ramirez's. He's a big dude,
Yeah.
160
He's a
some
bully.
pounds trying to
Bully
sit
them.
on me.
Yeah.
Athleticism, like Champ was
Move.
saying, he
Footwork.
moves.
You move.
I-
And Dale
IQ.
can crack.
Correct.
So Jermaine Ortiz, I take nothing from him. I like the kid as well. Been watching him. I was at the Adorno fight in Florida. That was a banger. He got dropped a few times, but he gets up
Yeah.
and he finished the fight. The Loma fight really caught everyone's attention. He beat up Jamel Herring, sent him into retirement for a minute,
Right.
and then he's his last 2 fights has been contracted weights where we knew like get out of 35, bro. You know what I'm saying? For somebody gets one up on you because you can't make
The
weight.
weight.
You're at 40 now. I think this is the perfect weight for him. This is the perfect time for him. Will he get the victory? Any given fight night, it can
That
happen.
can happen.
But it's Team Takeover, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Teofimo Lopez and still the lineal WBO super lightweight champion. And let's hope that somebody in the top notch in the division comes up and we can get unification. How he wins? I got a late knockout. I got a late knockout. I ain't picking around, but I say between 10, 11, and 12.
You see,
Oh,
that's the new way.
FanDuel again.
That's
No,
a
no.
FanDuel.
FanDuel.
No, X, that's me.
I'm not
No,
placing
X,
the bet.
That's me.
I'm
That's
just
the
saying.
generation.
No bets,
I'm
man.
just no bets.
No
I'm
bets.
just
No
saying
bets.
that Theo gets a late stoppage.
Late
because
stoppage.
Championship rounds? He said
yeah,
the championship
rounds.
The
rounds?
championship rounds. The stage is
Okay.
set, so he
Yeah.
has to show out. He has to show out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Theo talks that shit too. Talks
Yeah.
a lot of shit. He rubs people wrong sometimes as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
You saw Keyshawn, right? Yo, why you disrespecting me, yo?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? You heard
We
the
could
Puerto
get to him.
Ricans, they talking about, yo, what you mean, Papi? We not soft, Papi. We get it popping, Papi. Papi, get in the ring and prove it. You hear me? To this moment right now, Teofimo's holding it down. He will
Yeah.
remain champion, whoever's next. Let's get it on, like Mills
Yeah.
Lane would say.
Great Mills
Yeah,
Lane.
man. Look,
Yeah,
I
man,
already,
the great.
I did before we even started the show. I did a video on my prediction of the fight, so I'm not going to even go. It's definitely a man, oh man, because of who's fighting. The takeover. let's be clear, guys. The #1 fighter at 140.
Numero uno.
His name is Teofimo Lopez. The lineal champion at 140. Teofimo Lopez. Yes, just like X and Mo said, we know Teo at times could fight to the level of his opponent, but I think we passed those days. I expect moving forward, if Teo's gonna take a L, it's gonna be to a top fighter, and it's gonna be a hell of a fight. Jermaine Ortiz, I almost about to say Taylor. I caught myself. Jermaine Ortiz, look, man, again, nothing special. He's just rugged. He's tough. He could box. He could punch, but not highly skilled. Not a person that you need to have serious IQ to beat. If Teo just uses athleticism and his movement and his boxing ability, he should have no problem winning this fight at all. He could 10-2 Jermaine Ortiz easily. But Teo tends to, at times, reminds me of Crawford because they stubborn. They like to make statements. They don't want to, they say, no. I could bang too.
We gonna
Fam,
fight.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that could be a
Move back,
downfall.
bro. You don't need to do that. Move back. But there's bigger fights, bigger paydays ahead for Teo. So if he's smart, he just has to do what he got to do. Like I mentioned, in and out, perfect robbery. And I see him winning unanimous decision.
Okay.
10-2. The most Ortiz wins is 3 rounds. But 10-2, 11-1.
Unanimous decision by
Easily.
on the cards of
Oh,
the Maniac.
I mean,
Uno.
and then we're going to go, after you, Uno, we go to Dream. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, man. Listen, I like Jermaine Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
I like his grit. I like his heart. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that he's there to fight.
Yeah.
But I don't see this going too far, man. He is the technician. You know what I'm saying? Like Maniac said, he has skill, but nothing outstanding. You know, he got good footwork, but not great.
Mm-hmm.
And to be the dude like Teo, who's just naturally, he just has the it. You know,
Yes.
some people got that it factor.
Yes.
He has the it factor first,
Correct.
then the athleticism,
Correct.
and then on top of that, the boxing skill, the IQ.
Correct.
It's a storm. It's a tornado. You know what I'm saying? And I see this. I mean, maybe 8th round, man.
All right.
'Cause I see Jermaine probably trying to do a little too much. You know what I mean? The moment might be a little too big.
Jermaine switches righty lefty. He
Yeah, he
gang.
can
He's gang.
switch. He
Yeah,
gigs,
I
so
know. But listen,
That's tricky
if
for some fighters.
Listen, but we said like Teo's power is, like I said, he has that natural strength that, you know, some like T-Button, like some people have that natural tank, not to that level. You know what I'm saying? But when he hits you clear,
Yeah.
You feel it.
yeah,
Night.
and I'm just feeling like, you know, I just feel like Jermaine, you know,
He don't play with his
the
food.
final press conferences, you know, I was watching, you know, I like the game face. I like the poker face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there to take his head off.
I got something to say to that.
I
after you
got,
done.
it wasn't respect. He threw me off right there.
Yeah.
It be little shit like that for me, man.
And Uno, not to cut you off. Uno, yo, he's been calling it with these press conference. Like, yo, boom, bang, I didn't like, and yo, everything
it's
he's
just be
saying,
little
Who didn't
shit
say
like
no
that.
respect?
Jermaine.
So
Mainly, Teo said it first though.
Yeah,
That's what he's
but
saying.
my
He said,
thing-
"I don't respect him," and he was like, "Yeah, you know, he run on off." He's
Yeah,
like,
but
"Yeah."
this is the thing is
Yeah.
that that's Teo. Like you said, like Teo pisses people.
Oh, yeah,
Teo,
he's gonna piss you
he
off.
has. That's what I'm saying. That's him. That's
Gonna
his
piss you
it.
off.
That Jermaine's responding to try to.
He plays
you
a
know what
lot
I'm
with
saying?
people's mental.
Yeah, and for me, it's like, yo, even in those moments, you can still be you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, you ain't gotta respect me. I respect your shit though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like the dude, a dude like Jermaine, to be the dude, you have to respect the fact that this dude is a level above you, bro.
that's correct.
Don't go in this ring feeling yourself from a good training camp or he talking shit, I'm talking
All
shit
the
back.
lights is on
I don't
you.
respect you, blah, blah. You
Yeah.
need some of that too. You need some of that. But the fact that, I think Teo got him right there. He got him.
Mental game.
He got him right
You
there.
saw what book he was reading.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna be a little less technician,
He gonna take
Yeah.
that away.
He's gonna wanna show Teo.
scrap. It's a revenge fight.
Disrespect, right? It's
Dis-
disrespect.
Yeah.
And that's when Tio's
I
gonna
feel like that's how he did Josh Taylor as well. He had
Yeah.
Josh Taylor since the press
Yeah,
conferences. They
man,
had him,
yo,
bro.
that final press conference be a motherfucker.
It says a lot.
It'd
And
be a
I don't
motherfucker.
think, I think after this fight, I don't see Jermaine Taylor staying too. I mean,
Put
yeah,
the cream
bro.
on.
See, I said again.
Shout out
Jermaine Taylor, man.
former
Jermaine Taylor.
undisputed middleweight
Great
champ.
Yeah, he must be watching Four Corners, man.
Yeah.
He must be watching us tonight.
Yo,
but
Dre.
I don't see him staying around
You
in that
hear
division.
us?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Drake.
Jermaine
Ortiz.
Ortiz versus Teofimo.
Tomorrow
Talk
night.
to us. What you like? Who wins? How? What you want next for Teo?
Well, man, y'all had cut me off with the Haney. What's the name, buddy?
Oh no, we didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, man, seriously. You know, Haney's another Linares, man. That looks good. He looks like he's good, but Linares, besides Linares having tremendous talent, being good at a lot of things, there was one thing he was real good at too. I was getting his ass whooped the best. So I think he'll be another one of those guys. Managed the way his father's managed him, and his father's a great match. Put it that way. Now, Tio Lopez, Jermaine Ortiz. I love Tio not because he's Honduran, because I'm not Honduran, I'm Dominican. Not because I like his haircut, because I could do it better than that. But because he fights the best. He showed it, 16-0, went up and fought Lomachenko when he couldn't do it, schooled him. Then felt in like a fight, or right when he still had the belt at 135, he was already calling out Josh Taylor, another undisputed, weight above. Went up there, y'all saw what happened. So,
And the minute that he got those titles, he was calling for Taylor.
so we know the level of talent that he is, and we know the kind of balls that he has. And he's the only one that got balls out of all those, out of the Fantastic Five, right? And I would say Ryan Garcia has balls too. He's not as good as those guys, but he's got in the ring with. He has balls too. But Tio is definitely the one with the biggest balls out of all of them. We know that he should win. He should win comfortably. I think that Jermaine poses problems because Jermaine is an athletic fighter, just like Tio. You know, he got a lot of speed, he got a lot of movement, he got an amateur background, he's tall, you know, he's a big dude, even though he's just moving up. I think this weight is gonna do him good. But I believe that Tio should beat him by decision. I'm not gonna say a stoppage because one of the reasons Tio lost to Cambosos, and one of the reasons kind of been the way he did against
Dobson.
Dobson last week is because they went for the knockout too much. They had the knockout central mentality. You can't do that in boxing. In boxing, you can't. You got to let it come. So I think in this fight, he has to do the same. He has to beat Tio and let it come. You know, jab him, go to the body, set him up. You know, win some rounds, and then apply pressure. You can't try to come in and blitz a dude like Ortiz, who's experienced, has fought past, and has amateur experience. So I would say you just go there to beat him, go there to outbox him, go there to out-talent him, to outsmart him. And God presents himself, take it. But I think Ortiz might be a tough dude to knock out. So I am picking Tio. I hope he shows up, but I love Tio. I love that he fights the best, but you know, if you talk to him, he think that aliens live under 42nd Street. He be wearing his Timber.
Sounds a little weird, huh?
Yeah.
Think, you know, the moon made out of cheese, something like that. But he could fight. So I'm picking
Hey, he definitely can.
Yeah.
I'm picking Tio.
Okay. So the Dream, you say a unanimous decision, Dream?
Yeah, I'm picking Tio by decision. I think he could win by KO, but I don't think he should look for it. I think he should just go there, win, and outskill him, out talent, which he could. And but you can't go in there.
I got it too.
Remember what his father told him. His father's another reason that he's not as good as he should be, or is looked at to be as good as he should be. He told Tio in the first round, "Yo, take your time, man." Then 2 seconds later, knock him out already, man. What the fuck is going on?
Man.
He told him this. He's like, "Now, we'll chill. We'll figure him out. We're gonna." No, you gotta figure him out already, man. He told him literally right there in the Josh Taylor fight. He told him that. So y'all blaming Tio, but I think his corner got a lot to do as well with any inconsistencies that you see. But I'm still picking him to win because we know he's a superior talent.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
In this fight also, this card tomorrow night. Real quick, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what to do, baby. Like that, smash that like button.
subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. We got the Cash App right there. Send that donation through if you like what you
Road
see,
to 1K,
man.
bro.
If you like what
Road
y'all
to
see, what we
1K,
deliver,
man.
please hit us up. We on the road to 1K, and we also on the road state to state. You know what I'm saying? We do this for real.
Literally.
Also on this card tomorrow night,
My
fellas.
guy.
Uno.
My guy.
Bro, the businessman is back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He said he put the weed down and he's so much more focused now.
Yeah.
He has a tough veteran in front of him.
Yeah.
2-division champion Jose Pedraza. We know Pedraza has been on the downslide. He's been in the game for a while. He's been in the ring with some of the best.
Gatekeeper.
Gatekeepers.
Gatekeeper status at
The
the moment.
epitome. The epitome. of a
But
gatekeeper.
can Keyshawn take advantage and show out against the gatekeeper, in which
He better.
we expect him to, we want him to, we hope that he does, but I've also seen not so hype performances for myself on Keyshawn. I mean, he has a lot of hype behind him. He has a big mouth behind him,
Yes.
but I'm not seeing it in the ring as of late. This is the stage where you deliver. A former 2-division champ, yeah, you supposed to get him out of there? Get him out of there. Or dominate him. If it's tough, listen, you got Raymond Morataya over there at Top Rank 2. You got Kid Austin, who's been calling for him too. And Eddie
guy.
Hearns has a Cuban by the name of Andy Cruz.
Andy
Garcia.
Cruz.
Garcia's
Andy Cruz.
what's up?
That's
Today's
just
the
twelve,
name,
man.
Today's the name.
Andy Cruz.
Today's the name boxing episode. Damn, Mo. Yo, you spread that shit.
Nah. We ain't playing with me, Sasso.
Grandpa says Pedraza's going night-night.
Yeah.
Okay. Mo, the businessman, talk to me.
Listen, it's simple. He got to go in there and dominate. It's either got to be a knockout or it's going to be a one-sided fight. He's got to go in there and prove. He's been calling for a lot of premier and elite fighters.
Yes.
You know, Bob hasn't put him there yet because he's still a project that he was working on. Now, this fight can change the game for him. You know, after the last fight that he had with Albright, with the situation outside, what he was doing outside the ring, you know, I still don't think he should have got that win taken from him. That was some BS from the commissions.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But that's another topic we'll leave for another day. But this fight right here, like I said, he got to go in there. He got to dominate. He got to seize the moment. Can't get too much caught in himself. And one thing about this fight, because Pedraza's a veteran, he can't let his inner emotions take over his ability and how to execute the fight. Because sometimes that happens with guys. You get too anxious, like, oh, I want the knockout. I know I can knock this dude out. And then you make a slip up and boom, that changes the game in the fight. He's got to go in there. He's got to listen to Bomac. He's got to listen to what his coaching staff is telling him. And
James' opinion on this, and then we'll get to
he got to go in there and handle. Listen to what Bomac is saying. Listen to what your corner's saying, and then handle your business and do it strategically. Don't be too anxious and overzealous at the moment because it could cost you in a fight like this. I see him winning this fight, but he's got to do it by listening to his corner and seize the moment.
Yeah.
Because this, like I said, it's a game changer for him. But he's got to be focused because after this, the fight, the opponents are going to get tougher and tougher. And like you said, X, you got the Ray Matalas out there. You got the Kid Austins out there. You got the Andy Cruzes out there. Two out of those three guys already called your name out that they want to smoke with you. So now this is us to set up those premier fights and to get a bigger bag. So that's my input on it. And I got him winning the fight. No prediction on how, just got him winning the fight.
Yeah.
Uno, businessman, that's your guy.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. And I think that the thing with him is he gotta shake off the amateur shit. Sometimes the amateurs, they get in there, and that's why they lack the quote unquote killer instinct, because they so used to just winning.
Hold on to that style too long.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I think for him to take the next step up, he gotta draw into that killer instinct. With Pedraza, I don't know if Keyshawn has the power to like the tanks, you know what I'm saying, to really just knock him out. But you definitely got the skill to get a TKO. Put the pressure on. You got pop. You got good jab, strong jab. You put the combinations together. Just sometimes it's like you waiting for him to do something. You know what I mean? It's like you waiting for your opponent to do something so you could do something.
That count.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily like you're a counterpunch fighter, even though you could counterpunch, but you don't have to be.
It ain't got that killer pop behind it.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? He usually fights going forward. So why sit back? Like, why move forward and then wait? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. I feel like if he puts the pressure on Pedraza, gets his body work in early to slow Pedraza down, because Pedraza's gonna use his footwork. He's getting a little bit older, so he's gonna try to last a little bit longer. If you get it to the body early, work on the combinations, and then consistently stay with the pressure on him. Cut the ring off. Keep the jab out there. Don't wait for him to do something for you to react. Make him react, vice versa. I think he should get a TKO.
Yeah.
I think he should stop Pedraza.
Yeah, and I like how you said that because that's a good point. With him, he's got to get to the body because a lot of the Pedraza fights, some of the Pedraza fights that he's lost in, you've noticed the body, he got touched up on the body. And that's how Tank was able to beat him. Work the body, then went up top.
So low the go back in.
We know that he ain't got no tank power whatsoever, but that's a formula for him to, to chop the tree down.
Yeah. I mean, look, again, in the same video I did earlier, highly touted prospect, silver medalist. He has the big amateur background. I think one of the problems that's happening with him is more of a mental thing. I think since he's talking the big game, he's going in the ring and trying to do something that he's not ready to do yet, right? It takes time. You got to develop yourself, and it's not really coming all together for him. He's still winning these fights. He's dominating most of them, not all of them, but for the most part he is. I know he's still young. He's fighting a fighter, guys, that hasn't won a fight since 2021. Let's be clear on that, right? So, Pedraza's last 3 fights, Jose Ramirez, he lost. Then Comney, draw, which many felt he should have lost. And then Arnold Barbosa, lost. Unanimous decision. So, this is just an opponent.
But also he went up to 140 for those fights. He tried to go capture a new division, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, but
he's back down to 35.
Even before that, it's just we seen Pedraza at his best. He's nowhere near there. This is a fight that Keyshawn needs to win. He's again, like X said, he's talking a lot. I don't
win with.
I don't like that unless you're doing it. If you in there and you cooking dudes and making it look easy and dominating and showing all these skills, like damn, bro. Look, Andy Cruz has 2 fights and looks better than Keyshawn Davis in his 2 professional fights. That's a fact. That's a fact.
But hold on, was the opponents what Keyshawn fought though? Let's be honest about that too.
Burgos, because
Cruz is nasty.
They both fought Burgos, right?
Andy Cruz
is nasty.
His first professional fight was a 10-rounder against a gritty veteran and Mexican. Juan Carlos Burgos and dominated him.
And Keyshawn fought Burgos. That I think that was Burgos. That was with Burgos back-to-back fights.
Yeah,
Keyshawn and then he fought Andy.
Keyshawn hasn't even have a 10-rounder schedule.
Yeah.
So that was Andy Cruz's first fight, and he dominated. His second fight, he's won by stoppage. Listen, he's just at the moment he's the more polished fighter.
Okay.
Keyshawn. Like I said, he has potential, but I'm not.
We gotta see.
I'm not big on it. I'm not big on him.
Check it out.
Let's go to Low.
Dream.
Low.
Yo.
Low is in a Dream. Hold on. Dream is still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Dream, give us a quick prediction on Keyshawn and Pedraza, and then we got to bring in my boy Low. We'll get back to you as well.
Keyshawn, what I think about him, I could beat him. I could beat him. I'll probably stop him. I think X will beat him too. X will probably beat him by decision. X look long and but me, I'll probably stop Keyshawn Davis. To me, as far as what I've seen, his last fight, he looked a little better. but a lot of hype for a young guy with no experience. And so far to me, it's looked like a bump. Potential, anything potential. You know what I'm saying? A banana got potential to be eaten when it's sitting there, but that don't mean that's just gonna be good. You know what I mean? So it's I'm not big on him whatsoever. I think he's more of a, he's young and he's known because a lot of these young kids are known by the younger kids, and they're on Twitter and they're on Instagram. But I don't see anything whatsoever, anything special in him. And if y'all gonna talk positively about somebody like him, I don't know why someone wouldn't talk positively about Conor Benn, who has shown a lot more than him. Conor Benn has a lot more fights, but damn, dog, Keyshawn hasn't showed nothing, absolutely anything. So, Pedraza, like Sean said, come on, man, they went to the cemetery and picked that body up, man. That's a corpse. So this win, if it's a win, is meaningless, man. Pedraza's never been anybody beat anybody. He always got beat by the top guys. He's past it, and to me, he looks just like John Ryder against Munguia. He came out for the payday. So that's what I think about that.
Copy. Dream, we'll get you right back in a second, Dream. Fellas, what's that? That was the round 6. Real quick before we get to the next round, get Low in here. Low, you in there?
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah, I'm right here, bro. Just multitasking right now.
I got a question for you in a second, Low. We forgot to shout out Ash, H2O, man.
Yeah.
He fought also last Friday.
Yes.
He got himself a victory,
Yes.
135-pounder coming up. Maniac, real quick, man, because you saw that fight a little more than I did. I got to catch the second half of it. You started from start to finish. What did you see from Ash, H2O?
So just real quick, man, solid performance. That's what it was. A solid performance. He's still up and coming. He was in there with a veteran. And he looked good. He didn't look great. He didn't look phenomenal. He looked good. He did what he's supposed to do. And we'll see how he looks moving forward. It was a good performance. And I think MVP is moving him along right, man, because that's the next fighter they are deeming as the face of their boxing company once Serrano calls it a day.
MVP Promotions, The Zone, Ash, H2O, Silv. He got himself another victory. He's rising up the rankings. Hope to see him soon in the ring with some of the top guys as well. Low is in the building, y'all. Low Nose Boxing. You hear me? Check him out on Instagram. Check him out on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, follow my boy because Low knows his shit. You feel me? And like he likes to say, first off, I want to thank the Lord Jesus Christ because without him, this wouldn't be possible.
Copy.
No, thank you for joining us today, my brother. I know you wanna cook something off in here. We talking that fight week, Teofimo and Ortiz, man. Talk your shit, man. Tell us what you think. Tell us how you see this playing out, and what do you want to see afterwards for whoever you got winning this fight.
First, I want to piggyback off the last guy, the barbershop, the guy in the barbershop, what he was saying about Dre, about what he said about Pedraza. I agree with him because I was having a debate with somebody. He kept telling me that he was trying to defend Tank's resume. He said Pedraza is going to be a Hall of Famer because he's Puerto Rican and he's a 2-time champion. And I told him that don't mean nothing. I'm not saying it don't mean nothing. Pedraza won. I know his history. Pedraza won a belt at 130, right?
Yeah.
2 fights later, he gets knocked out by Tank, right? He moves up in weight, becomes a champion. His next fight, he gets beat by Lomachenko. Every time he fought against a named guy after that, he lost. So he is not a Hall of Fame fighter. He is not a great Puerto Rican fighter. He's a good fighter. He's not a great Puerto Rican fighter. And I'm a
Mixed
piggyback.
Marshall Mike is in the building.
And that's for Teofimo Lopez. This Boricua here is going for Teofimo Lopez because I know what he meant. He cleaned that up. He's talking about the Puerto Rican fighters today. This is not the era where we got Hector Camacho, Wilfredo Gomez, Benitez, Trinidad Cotto, and I hope that we do get back to that. But
Ivan Calderon. Let's not forget.
Ivan Calderon. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. Yes, he will.
He is.
He's this year.
He made it. All right, good. Now, With that being said, Teofimo Lopez, Jermaine Ortiz. I don't like calling them young guys the Four Kings no more. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna call them the Core Four. And Teofimo Lopez is leading the Core Four. He's the only one that's fighting a guy that's 25, 26 years old in his prime. A highly skilled fighter in Jermaine Ortiz. He's not decorated with accolades like the other guys, but he's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. But I think Teofimo Lopez is going to put up one of his best performances. He looks like he's been training very hard. He looks focused. He's dialed in. He looks happy. I got Teo stopping him between 7th and 10th.
7 and 10. Okay. And
now, low. I got it here. We going on.
Yeah, just keep moving down.
Let's keep moving down the rounds. The 140-pound division is stacked, low.
Yeah.
It's stacked, and our champions are Teofimo Lopez, WBO, Devin Haney, WBC, Rolly Romero, WBA, and IBF El Boricua, Subriel Matias. Those are the 4 champions in the yo, that's blazing hot right there alone. You feel me?
Except for one. Riley.
No.
Except for one.
Riley makes for a good fight with anybody as well. He might not be the best.
He might not be champ too long.
But
they gonna hot pocket him.
He's
2
a good
minutes.
fight. You know what I'm saying?
Bing! He gonna get hot pocket. Trust me.
Check out the contenders though, Lo. Tell me about these contenders. You got Richardson Hitchens. You got King Ryan Garcia. You got Jack Catterall. You got Gary Russell, Antoine Russell. You got Sandor Martin. Arnold Barbosa. You got Ismael O.G. Barroso. Regis Prograis, former champion, is still around. Jose Ramirez, former champion, still around. And Josh Taylor, the only undisputed. The former undisputed, is still around.
Shark infested.
Yeah. What you think about that 140-pound division in 2024, Lo?
That division is so deep. We still got Liam Paro, right?
Yeah.
That's another good name right there. That's a very deep division. I said right now, 140 is the new 147. Because 147 is usually the glamour division. Guys would start their career around 135 or 140 and then become superstars at 147.
That's when the checks get a little bit better.
Yeah.
Now, guys are starting at 135, the special ones, and they're moving into 140 and invading an already deep division. So I don't want T.O. to fight Bud Crawford. If T.O. were to stay at 140 and have a run similar to Danny Garcia, when Danny Garcia was cleaning house, in this era of 147, he can go down probably as the greatest, not 147. In this era of 140, whoever takes over this division might be the greatest 140 champion of all time if they clean out the majority of the guys, because nobody fights everybody. You feel me? But that's a very deep division. That's a very deep division. I think
somebody could kick everybody's ass out of all those names we just mentioned, bro. Yeah, you might be having yourself a trip to the Hall of Fame.
That's a fact.
One guy that kicked a lot of ass at 140 pounds, and he's been a big critic on Teofimo, but they had to sit down recently and clear things up, was Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley kicked a lot of ass at 140. Kendall Holt, Nate Campbell,
Devin
Alexander, Junior Witter,
Lamont Peterson,
Campbell.
Nate, I mentioned Campbell.
Lamont Peterson.
They
Let's
took
go.
all they O's.
He took a lot of O's, bro.
Yeah.
He also beat the guy that beat. He also beat the Argentinian guy that had knocked out Thomas Delorme.
Carlos Balgos.
That was up, though. That was at 147.
Yeah, he went to 47 to fight
But there
him.
was a Mexican that was there that was pretty good. I forgot his name. And Bradley beat him too.
Bradley cooked that 40, man.
Bradley got one of the best resumes in boxing.
No, that was at welterweight. He beat Marquez at welterweight.
He beat Marquez at welterweight.
Yeah.
No, not Marquez. He beat Marquez, but at 140, there was another Mexican that he beat. Forgot his name. He was a good fighter though.
Check him out. But yeah, man, 140 is a really hot division. We want to see the work continue to stay. Keep these guys continue to mix it up. Whether it's the contenders continuing to fight each other to get themselves a shot at the title. or the champions start taking out these contenders or unifying between themselves. But moving on from there, we going into round 10. Round 10, we gonna keep it at Top Rank Boxing, y'all, because this Top Rank Boxing has a hot month of February. It starts this week.
Yo, real quick. The puppet, Miguel Vasquez.
Miguel Vasquez.
Miguel
The puppet,
Vasquez.
yeah, bro. He was
He's
a
a
problem.
funny
man.
motherfucker.
His style was tough.
I couldn't stand watching him fight,
He didn't
bro.
fight. He didn't fight like your typical Mexican, but
No, he was awkward.
stylistically, he gave dudes problems.
Yeah.
Then
Not on
Bradley
your
beat
list,
him.
X?
No, bro. Not watching him. I'm
Tell him-
glad-
tell him how
Mickey
you
Bay-
feel on your
Mickey
chest,
Bay-
brother.
Mickey Bay took the title from him.
Yeah.
And that
how
was
you
the
feel.
last of Puppet, bro. Top Rank promoted Puppet, bro. I couldn't stand seeing him on the
Yeah,
card.
but Puppet, when Bradley beat him, his only loss, I
No, Bradley
remember
beat him early.
Canelo. Canelo was the only one
Canelo
at that
beat
time
him
that
early
beat
in
him.
his
Puppet
career.
too.
Canelo beat him very early in Canelo's career. That
Very
was a
early,
very good
yeah.
win for
And
Canelo.
Bradley, yeah. So, that's another good win. You're right. Bradley's run at 140 was crazy. And the only reason
very underrated.
and the only reason he didn't fight Amir Khan at 140 because the Pacquiao fight presented itself at 147.
And that's where he got cooked.
you
Amir
gonna,
Khan still talking shit to this day
I know.
about
Let me
that.
tell
you know
something right
Bradley
now.
wasn't. You're gonna
Amir
fight.
Khan was good at 140.
No, Amir Khan was at the time
I
arguably the
think Amir
best
would've beaten
fighter.
him
Him
at
and
140.
Bradley.
No.
I
If
think Amir would have beaten
Khan
Bradley
had
at
a
140.
chin, Amir Khan would have
Went through the division?
lot of divisions, bro. If Amir
Nah,
Khan
Amir Khan
had a
shit was real.
chin
I
that could
said that,
withstand,
bro. He's
he would
scrapped.
have been running through ninjas left and right because the speed, the combinations, and the endurance that he had power too.
He just had the glass
He had the
jaw.
glass doodle, you know.
Again, yo,
He
breathe,
had the
my
glass
brother.
jaw.
Top Rank
good?
Boxing has a hot month of February. It starts this week with Teofimo Lopez.
Maniac, you good?
No, it's James. He
Next
going
week,
in on that rap.
they got
Is
Madison Square Garden, Oshaki Foster and Nova. And then it was supposed to be followed up by what we're about to talk now. Yo, Low, man, postponement. You Undisputed Heavyweight Championship will be postponed till May. Fury got a cut that I ain't jacking. I'm not jacking that video. I'm not jacking that picture. But nevertheless, that's what's happening. How do you feel about this?
What about this one? I'm not jacking the heavyweight division.
Hey,
Talk your talk, Low.
Talk
Talk
your
your
shit,
talk.
This is the first time we got an undisputed heavyweight championship fight. People not even really talking about it. Due to that egg that Tyson Fury laid when he fought Ngannou, right? That
Egg
He dropped the goose
Ben,
egg.
like the ones that Ben eat.
that basically steals my case. What I've been saying. I'm not a hater, but I'm just spoiled that I grew up watching boxing in the '90s when we had heavyweights like Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe. I had called in one time to the Boxing Voice because Ness.
Holyfield, Tyson, Foreman.
Hold on.
I called into the Boxing Voice because Ness made a show saying that Tyson Fury was the greatest heavyweight champion of all time, and me and him had a shouting match over the phone, but he had to hang up on me because I was telling him.
Hold on. Low.
Yo.
So I'm gonna. Yo, I'm glad.
Oh,
First,
get him his apron because I see it. He
listen.
about to cook.
I
Get the extinguisher.
know Ness personally. I done for. I've been calling his show. I don't do it no more because he just don't know what he's talking about. He's just a writer.
He's not a
I done
historian.
fried him many times
He's
because
not a
he says
historian.
dumb shit. He says dumb shit like that. You understand?
He's not a historian, bro.
And he thinks he knows what he's talking about. He even told me the last time I called last summer that he hung up on me because he mad because I'm always cooking him. He said that Gervonta Davis is this era's Roberto Duran.
Bro, listen. Oh my God, you called in that day. That's the day that this is why I'm talking about Pedraza because right, he was talking about that, right? And then there's a dude that calls in, Moreno. He calls in, I think CYP, and he's pro-black, right? So he's always cooking Duran. So Ness was saying that Duran and Tank Davis were like on the same level to what Duran was then. I told him no, he's not, because Duran was undisputed lightweight champion. Duran cleaned out his division because The whole show was about I remember that show. He was talking about Tank moving up to fight Bud. He said Duran
Correct.
did it. He said him and
No.
Duran about the same. I said no, they're not the same level. So they started going on with all. But how you figure? So I said, bro, Duran already had Hall of Famers under his belt. He had about 3 Hall of Famers under his belt going into the Ray Leonard fight. So then that's
Probably the
started
best lightweight ever, bro.
It is.
So let
Duran
me
is
tell
probably
you.
the best lightweight. Yeah.
Let me tell you. So then Ness started saying, oh, Duran got Hall of Famers. I said, who? Nobody retired yet. He said, Pedraza. I had to cook him. I said, Pedraza's not a Hall of Famer. He said, Gamboa. Gamboa's not a Hall of Famer
He's not.
neither. The only one that might be a Hall of Famer one day is Leo. But
Leo
even though
Santa
Yeah, that
Cruz.
Cruz is gone. Cruz is
I
gonna
don't
be
care
a
how
Hall of
many
Fame.
belts, I don't care how many belts Cruz got going into that fight. Nobody gave him a prayer going into
Yeah.
that fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have not one advantage. And I'm not saying he's not a good fighter, but he was outmatched, bro. He
Yeah,
didn't
we
have
know.
a speed advantage. He didn't have a power advantage. He didn't have nothing. The only chance you gave him was if Javante
Roberto.
Davis catches COVID going into the fight. Fuck
There
out
you
of
go.
here.
Yo,
Listen,
I
yo,
know-
low, hold on, to cut you off, because we're on the Roberto Duran. Because you know, I like the.
He had
I like the
70-something fights when he
hold
fought
on,
with Ray Leonard.
hold
61
on.
in
He
the-
had
in
119 fights. He went 100 victories, 16 losses, 70 wins by knockout. His 4 losses that he had was knockouts. So he had only 4 out of his 16 losses, 4 of them was knockouts. My man, 119 fights, 70 knockouts. Come on, bro. You went 103 and 16.
He had a stretch of going like
Come
63
on.
and 1
But
though.
the thing you were
Boxing
saying,
today will never be legalized to
He
have
went
those type of
63
fights
and
that
1
they
at
had.
one point.
He
But-
only
but
lost.
where
He
we
lost
were.
once at lightweight.
yo,
He lost
I gotta
once
Yeah,
cut
at
out
once.
right now because my relief is showing up at the job. I'm out.
Alright, yo.
Yo, bro, what's your name that called into Ness's show? Can you sound familiar? What's your name so I
The
can know?
maniac. The maniac. The
The
boxing
maniac.
maniac.
Yo, I remember your voice, man. I'm glad you cooked
Yeah.
him. But yo, we're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna get out of here right now. Thank you for having me on the panel, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out
already
to
know,
Love,
man.
man.
Good looking.
Got a
So,
teammate there
No,
now.
it's not filling the heavyweight division. Real quick, fellas, we are postponed until May 18th. I got Usyk cooking Fury. I'm not jacking Fury. I ain't been jacking Fury. He continues to avoid this ass whooping, but you can't run and you can't hide because Turkey Al-Sheikh said the next postponement costs 10
$10 million fine.
Uno, talk to
10
me.
million. First off, to His Excellence.
Oh, yeah.
Much love here from Four Corners.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you need our services,
Oh, yeah.
please.
We got
Inquire.
passports. We are ready.
We
Yeah.
are prepared. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
We are
You know what I
there.
mean?
Yo,
But
we-
yo, what we talking about again? Fury?
The Fury,
Yeah,
man.
Usyk postponement.
The greatest,
come
the
on.
greatest
All right, listen.
heavyweight of all time, according to Ness.
Listen, man, listen. Yo,
Fucking
Fury,
A fucking
I mean,
bozo.
damn, so it's pushed back to May?
May 16th, I
May
think it was.
18th.
May 18th? I
Yes.
thought it was the 6th. Okay.
Still in
May.
Saudi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
don't
in the
matter. I mean,
kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really interested till then. I mean, the
Okay,
cut shit just seems,
A cop out?
but we can't. I don't like this discussion that we don't really know. So, you know what
Copy.
I'm saying? Like,
Right,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
thall that on them.
I say thing, but I just saying I'm
It
not
just-
jacking it. You know,
yeah,
this is
me
Hollywood
neither.
too. You know what I'm
But
saying?
my thing is, then why have the cut, right? But then show that you're so much in shape.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
he showed.
Yeah,
he was
I
in
know.
there. He
showed that
looked
he was in-
way better than he
Yeah,
was.
but I don't want
against
to
Nag-
see you in
Nagano.
shape.
We don't believe
If you got a
you.
cut.
You need more people.
You see what I'm saying? It don't go together. It don't go together for me. Either
Right.
way, I think he was a little. He don't feel as confident going in as he normally would have.
Ultimate
think
Fight
because-
fans is in the building. What up?
I think it's because
yeah.
of the Ngannou fight.
Yo,
I think
anybody want to...
Yeah.
Anybody want to get in the chat, guys, real quick? We got the link in there. Chop it up with us. Go ahead, Uno.
Yeah, I think it's because of the Ngannou fight. I think
His
he
confidence
went in
is-
there, he tried to make a joke of it, and he didn't really take it as serious as he should have. Now, you know, he seems like one of them dudes that the people talking gets him. You know what I'm saying? And he's hearing the fact like, yo, your performance was lackluster. He fought Chisora before that, right? Gave him a paycheck. That was a bullshit fight, really. What was his last fight of any?
Last meaningful fight?
Yeah,
Wilder?
Beyonce, the
Was
third.
Wilder, the third
no,
one.
Wildin'.
Wow. No.
No,
Wilder.
Wilder.
Wilder,
That's his
right?
last
Three
meaningful
Wilder
fight. Number
fights.
Yeah,
three.
but I'm saying anything after that was, you know,
Nah.
lackluster.
Yeah.
You
Dillian
go in
White, he
there,
cooked them.
you just made
Easy
Ngannou
dub.
a
Haven't seen
star
Dillian
overnight.
since.
You fucked up the heavyweight division, bro.
That
You know
more
what I'm
than
saying?
anything. Look,
So
man.
he has to come back. He knows he has to come back. Now you fighting a real deal. You fight a official heavyweight boxer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He has the quality. He has the what you call it, the tenure. He knows how to fight. It's not no Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? So now you can't bullshit. So to think that he was just gonna jump back in the it was a fair quick turnaround. It's a pretty quick turnaround to get back in the ring with Usyk.
Yeah.
I think he's a little nervous. I think he's a little nervous. He does a lot more talking usually. There's a lot more trolling usually.
Yeah.
It's been real quiet.
Library?
Yeah, and I like I said, I think Usyk. I think this is to throw Usyk off, and this is what I'm not feeling because now you making it the longest training camp.
Yeah,
Shit could happen in training camp.
Second postponement.
You know what I'm saying? Shit
Yeah,
could
'cause it was
happen in
supposed to happen
training
in
camp.
December.
Correct.
Exactly.
He
And
was
I think
like,
you just he's just trying to stall him out or you know what I mean? And at this point it's like, yo, this bullshit. I'm going for Usyk, not just because of that, but I just feel like, I don't know. I think Fury's a little bit on the downside of his shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this. No. I mean, you right, Uno, man. I mean, look. I'm not saying that, you know, I like Fury when he fight, right? Because it depends.
He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter.
But we gotta also call it like it is, right? I know the problem with today's boxing, like whether it be the fans, whether it be the historians, the analysts, they overhype fighters. There's certain wins. To call Fury an all-time great heavyweight, what does that say about the heavyweight division? Right? No, real talk. You telling me someone like
I gotta laugh at the craziness, man.
Someone like Holyfield, Tyson,
cooked the shit out of him.
Lennox Lewis,
Larry Holmes,
Riddick Bowe,
George Foreman,
you think they
Tyson.
Let's
keep going.
You think they would have got dropped by an Ngannou?
Cook food.
Come on, man.
That shit extra
And this is what I'm saying. And this is why and y'all saw, I did shout to my man X, I did the green screen video. Because my man be cooking the green screens. When he fought Ngannou, and I had to do it. And I'm like, yo, this is a shame. It was a shame to boxing. It's a shame to the heavyweight division. You understand? Because there's no way a dude like Ngannou should be coming in and competing with the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote. So this just to tell you, man.
From certain people, not us. That's not our view.
The heavyweight division has good fighters.
Facts, Kai.
But
Kai's right about that.
it might be, it's not good. It's not as good as people think.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And we got to call it like it is. I think the reason it's an exciting division because everybody
takes
is
one
just
punch.
much. And not only that, everybody's almost even. Just about. There's not that much disparity, right? Because you have the top three: Fury, Usyk, and Joshua. Right? I think we could all agree. Those, however you want to put them, I think those are the top three heavyweights. But at any given night, any other mid-tier heavyweight could knock one of them out. If Ngannou could do it, the next guy could do it.
Yeah, dudes that's waiting for those type of guys.
Fury, stop playing games. Let's get this Undisputed on the way so we could get the next person on. And I hope Joshua cooks Ngannou's ass.
Moving on. We're going to keep it in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Mo, we're going to keep it in Saudi Arabia, Mo. It's official. The light heavyweight undisputed championship match is set for June 1st.
Right to itism.
Bevo better be.
No, you know, we've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
His
Bevo.
Excellency, man.
Been waiting.
But check it out. To add on to that, you know that your excellence has asked for a 5-on-5 between Matchroom and Queensberry.
He's the realest
Frank
right now. man.
Warren and my man Eddie Hearn.
Hearn. Bring
All
out your
right.
best out the stable. I'm going to bring out
you
my
seen that
best five
interview
out the
that he did
stable.
with, what's
And we
that
about to
name?
get it on.
Well, who?
Excellency did an interview recently.
I got to finish seeing
Yeah,
that.
you gotta watch that interview. Watch the
Yeah.
whole. Yo, we got
He did one with,
from the
he
zone.
did one with
See, man.
Fury too, man.
We
with
gotta
the
get
old
him.
depot dude, whatever his name is, right?
Yo,
But His
We gotta
Excellency,
go in the
you
DMs.
have to see the interview, man.
Mo,
Yo, His
that
Excellency,
5-on-5
we gonna holler at you.
is
Yeah.
the stacked card that leads to the main event of Bivol Better
That's going on the same night.
5-on-5 is gonna
Yeah,
be,
all of them on
is
the
gonna
same
lead
night.
into
Just like the what was
the
it,
main
Reckoning.
event.
Like the Reckoning.
Bivol Better Vive. Your thoughts?
I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm excited. This is like us in the hood, you know, where Uno grew up. He from you know, the farms.
St.
I'm from
Thomas
the
Farms,
Burton.
you know.
So you
You
get
heard?
your best five.
St.
I
Thomas
get my
Farms.
best five from the Burton. And we used to go at it.
Yeah.
This is how it was us growing up playing ball against each other.
Yeah. Hood to
This
hood.
is what I like about the sport of boxing right now. This right here,
Yes.
with the promoters,
Yes.
put all that ego aside.
Yes.
You got the top guys? No, I got the top guys. You know what? Put your money where your mouth is. Let's put the best five against the best
Hood
five.
versus hood.
And let the
Yeah.
brawl
All
hold
divisions,
on, man.
male
All
and
divisions,
female
male
fighters.
and female.
Yes.
I love this. It's going to actually make the promoters now got to be more creative. Now you got to
Excellent.
really...
Raising the bar,
you
raising
gotta-
the stakes.
Yeah, shout out.
Raising.
Shout out to
excellency,
Shawty,
man.
Listen,
His excellency.
he's doing everything he can to really
Yeah.
make his the
Bringing
the
new,
the
Making
UA.
spunk
He's
also
doing,
to
he's
the
doing,
game,
he's
you
doing
know?
everything
All he's
to,
missing,
to bring the UA
Yeah,
as
Mo.
a
all he's
listen.
missing,
is the two.
four corners, man.
corners,
Yo,
man.
I'm trying to tell you, bringing this new
Covering the
comment.
fights.
You know what I
live
mean?
and
We need
direct,
new
man.
commentators too, you know?
Your
We need a
Excellency,
fresh
Turk,
groove.
listen, we'll
you
be
know?
there.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about this. X, we talked about it when the news dropped.
Yeah.
I don't like to report on certain news right away until I know it's official. But once I saw it, I was like, oh no, it's official from a couple sources. I was like, let's go. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see because I was excited for the Day of Reckoning.
Yeah.
So
We all
I
were.
can
Reckoning was
imagine,
fire.
like,
It was.
yo,
It was
Day of
fire.
Reckoning
Absolutely.
was dope. That
That
was
shit
like,
was all
like
day.
it was like 10 hours.
That shit was like from 11 in the morning to like 6
7, 8
at
o'clock.
night.
Word.
Yeah, like
That
seven-
was
Niggas was
crazy.
getting
Bro,
knocked
And it was
out.
knocked
that
out
was-
left and right.
Listen,
It was getting dropped left and right.
whether the fights some were competitive, some weren't, but on paper they were good matchups.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was a lot of quality there, man. And that's what we asked for.
Man, that's a fact.
So now you got Eddie Hearn and we got Frank Warren. They working together with the help of His Excellency Takashi Akashiku.
No,
I'm not saying his name.
hold
No,
on, hold on.
Turkey
Whoa.
Al-Sheikh,
bro.
Let's do it right. Your Excellency, we still working on it, Your Excellency. The Excellency
We
Turkey
have
Al-Sheikh.
two of the top.
Let's
We got two of the top.
Listen.
All
in the court.
languages. We're gonna get you right.
You know what he's gonna say?
You
I'm
heard?
gonna send Maniac 2 gloves and he fight me.
No, he gonna send you the mini gloves.
Yeah.
The baby
He gonna
ones.
send you the
we gonna
baby
get that
shirts.
right.
Don't
We gonna
Pop
get
up to
that
Dubai
right.
now, man.
He
Don't-
good.
don't
Don't mess up the back.
We got you.
That's my guy. He know
Yeah.
we go back like car seats. But anyway, this is what boxing needs. This is gonna be June 1st.
His
Will be
Excellency is not here for horseplay. 40 Cent.
No.
Yo, listen.
Listen,
Yeah,
No weeds.
June 1st will be the second undisputed fight we'll have for the year as long as Fury doesn't do number 3.
Male
and
fighters,
gets
male
out.
fighters.
Male fighters. What I'm saying is we continuing the trend moving into 2024. That's
Keep
something
that undisputed shit going.
correct. That's something we put under the microscope and we said was great for boxing,
rolling.
right? Because you know now you're getting the
God
best
said he
fighting
gonna
the
put
best.
a fatwa out on you, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell him,
They
kid.
gonna drop
We
by
ain't-
the
yo, that's what I'm
carpet.
trying to
They
say.
gonna
We gotta
drop
get
by
that
the carpet
right.
on me.
Nah,
His
they gonna
Excellency,
drop
man.
on them
You
Aston
heard?
Martins on you,
Nah,
bro.
We gonna get that right.
Yo, guys, Maniac,
Yeah.
check this out, man. Round 12.
Yeah.
Moving on. I know you like the sound of this one, man. We're going to keep it over there at the zone. We're going to keep it at Matchroom Boxing because rumor has it, word around ringside is... It's a new one. Word around ringside. You heard?
Yeah, word around ringside.
ringside is that Subriel Matias is now signing with Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing.
Getting that love.
The word around ringside is that we gonna be sitting ringside in San Juan, Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico.
somewhere.
No. Y'all gotta say it with the accent, man.
Puerto Rico.
There you
San
go.
Juan,
Put
Puerto
that soul
Rico.
into
Gotta
it.
get the R.
El
Puerto.
campeón viene por ahí.
Yeah,
Subriel
there it goes.
Matias
There
is
it
gonna
goes.
have a homecoming. That's more
Yes.
boxing in Puerto Rico. We
Yes.
know we got Amanda Serrano about to do her thing down
In a
there with
couple
Jake
of weeks.
Paul in a
Yes,
couple of
yes.
weeks.
Yes.
We got championship boxing back on the island, ladies and gentlemen. Eso se necesitaba hace tiempo, mi gente. Y
Yes.
está llegando
Talk that
por
shit.
ahí.
Talk that.
And
Talk
then
that.
you got Eddie Hearn, who's worldwide.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
All around the globe. Subriel Matias, 140. They saying Liam Paro is the opponent.
Yo,
in
Liam
the
Barrow's
works.
tough, undefeated. And look, I don't think my man Eddie Hearn has had a Puerto Rican fight of this caliber, right? If he could
He had a
promote,
hype.
Yeah,
You know what
he
you
got-
saying?
he got a few
He had a hype.
Ricans.
yeah, but
He-
yeah,
I
not
know
like
you're
this.
gonna say Uno.
don't got one
he
like
had
this.
one.
If he does it right, he might have a champion on. I mean, not a champion, a superstar in his hand. As long as he move the pieces right, you know. And it all depends who he's gonna put him in there with, right? Do we get a Haney Matias down the line? Right?
They got Matchroom.
You know what I'm saying? He's there.
Listen, he had a promo video
Right.
calling
So,
him out.
how about
So,
listen?
He
and-
wants
and
somebody on that
how about-
list.
Pussy. You not the one.
Yeah.
And they hold. He called
He called him out. Everybody at that division.
I'm tell you this. Don't be surprised. I'm gonna throw you out a mean curveball. I'm telling you. Matias moves up to 147 to fight Conor Ben. Stop playing with me.
Think Eddie gonna sacrifice him like that?
No, he want to make money. I'm
really
not saying
throwing him
right
to the-
now, not right this moment. He might want a fight or two.
Yeah.
But if Conor Ben continues to win, Matias is a big boy too. So 147 is not out the question
I
for
heard
him.
that they were at PBC was offering Matias boots. That was what they were trying to keep him over there.
They
for.
trying to close his casket.
You know?
Not even an open casket.
That's
Top Rank has Teofimo for him, and Eddie Hearn has Liam Paro lined up, and then he can get him a unification with Haney. You know what I'm saying? That's like what they're offering.
That's
them
what
to
it looks
sign.
like.
pieces, how it's setting up.
But it looks like Matchroom is gonna be the move. Uno, who Eddie had a guy that didn't live up in Puerto Rico for him.
Yo, man, listen, man. I ain't gonna speak on the other dude.
No.
No,
Talk
talk-
about it.
Let's
You
talk
gonna
about it.
No, Matias, Matias signing with Eddie is huge, man. Because that puts him in the mix of
International.
yeah.
You know,
And the
just
thing
so
is
he
with
can
Eddie,
move.
like
It's
you
time
see,
for him to be a star,
yeah.
man.
And like we see with Eddie,
Eddie can
he
make him a
works
star.
with people, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna get in the room. He may not like the other dude, but he gonna do business with the other dude.
That's a fact.
Or
to give
try
you
to.
the or try to give you the opportunity to maximize, the fighter that you could be. Matias Lehman Paro, that's a good fight to start off with because
Good
Paro's
start.
tough.
Just
Paro's
knocked out
tough.
Montana Love.
Yo,
my man
yo, we gonna get a
tried.
chalkboard. We gonna start
tried.
writing names up that we not saying no more, man.
I'm glad he didn't come in with his
Yo.
puppy that fight.
Yo, Montana, man.
That puppy would have been
see, he
crying.
has a good first name because nobody goes to Montana. Isn't Montana a state?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Is that
is.
still a state?
Yeah.
The
See
only
what I'm saying?
Montana I
Don't
like that
nobody
I
know.
First
80
name was
80
Joe.
Nobody know.
80 people.
Yeah,
from
Montana.
the
We not
Frenchie
talking
from the
about.
Oh yeah, French.
But
Those are only
but
two
listen,
Montana.
the performance against dude, right?
Montana.
Dude.
Yeah.
Paul's performance against dude
The
was
non-poppin'
solid
Montana.
though. Was solid though, because I mean, how many of us really knew Paul like that prior to that?
Paro, no.
We
He
seen that
came
all the
in there
time.
thinking
Handle
he's
business.
And he put the beats.
Australian, yes.
He put the
Australian.
beats on
Aussies
dude.
get busy. We know that.
He put the beats on
They-
dude
his
though.
focus
He
is
ain't
just-
like he put the beats
Yeah,
on him,
yeah,
stopped
yeah,
him.
Yeah, he didn't play with his
Yeah,
fool,
so
man.
you know he's gonna come in there to fight. He's not gonna be scared to bang out.
Correct.
Is that the right person you want to do that with? That's up to you, Liam. But we love to see it, man. We love
Yeah.
to
That's a fact.
Let's
That's
see.
a fact.
Let's see if Dream real quick because we about to wrap this up soon.
We going into round 13 right here.
All right.
Championship rounds. Let's close out. We about to close out real quick.
Yo, Forrest.
Boxing is it gets its criticism. You know, we get a lot of
As it
funny
should,
shit. We got a lot of diva
unfortunately.
shit. Then we got people trying to do
20 cash.
big things that make big fights. Then you get pull outside of fights, pause. You know what I'm saying, and all this other shit. But just want to draw this topic real quick. Teofimo Lopez wants to fight Terrence Crawford. Boots Ennis wants to fight Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford wants to fight Canelo Alvarez.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Mack this past week has been he's out there on record saying Boots brings nothing to the table. We ain't going back that way. We cleared out the
And that's
division
the only
already.
thing, yeah, it's like
I don't feel
Oh yeah,
so.
yeah, he did.
I don't feel that that's 100% true. But Crawford gets to do what he wants.
Correct.
Then there's Teofimo's not a 47 fighter, and he's done nothing
Up there. Yeah.
But he has no problem doing so. He is number one at 140.
Correct.
He wants the number one guy at 47.
Correct.
Let's
so he
do it.
say.
No, they'll do it. They ready to they'll do it.
Mhm.
I don't think whether people think Theo's bugging because okay, he's always bugging and he continues to prove that bugging shit wrong.
he's not.
Not saying that he beats Crawford. Saying there's nothing wrong with wanting to fight Crawford. Crawford wants to fight Canelo 3 divisions ahead of him, but yet, oh yeah, hell yeah, he could bust Canelo's ass. But a guy 1 division under you and the next guy in the top guy in the division is not worth a fight with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the critics of boxing, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah.
You
It's
know?
inconsistent.
I don't think, because it
If-
seems like
if-
they're undervaluing
The others.
Theo's
Theo's
victory.
Theo and
victories.
Boots.
Yeah, yeah.
Theo
and-
and Boots
No,
are
I'm just
being
saying, but Theo
undervalued.
let's stick to Theo, because Boots, even though we know what Boots presents. We know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
Boots
yeah.
is
Danger.
as a, you know what I'm saying?
Danger.
But
Let's
we're
talk
talking-
about it.
We're
Hey,
talking
danger.
about business-wise. We're talking about
HIV
business-wise.
right there.
And who have you fought, really, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least Theo has the names that he has fought. It seems like him being Loma didn't really garner the respect as it should. Him beating Josh hasn't garnered the
Still
respect.
not getting the respect
Yeah,
he
because
should.
I mean,
I
at
mean,
least he has the
yeah.
resume behind
No,
it.
you're
that's what I'm
right. I
saying.
think you know what happened. Uno, I think that him being so young, calling for the Lomo fight,
Mhm.
and getting it and winning.
Decisively.
A lot of people were mad about it. They didn't like that. And mind you, I picked Lomo. I said,
Rank was mad about it.
I said, yo,
Yeah.
he too green. I said, nah, Tio's good. Not right now.
But not for that
That's
type
one
of
thing,
guy.
huh?
Yeah,
Because he
think-
was the
Go
guy.
ahead, Mo. But this is where I think it went wrong, kinda. Is the letdown with Cambosa.
There you know, that's
There
where I
you
was
go.
getting to.
Yeah.
So
That's
when
the
he
letdown.
when he lost
If he
to
would have won that
Camboso,
one,
But we know what happened.
No, I know,
yeah, yeah,
but I'm
caught
just
the
saying
McGregor
because
effect.
between Loma and Taylor, you decisively beat them, and they way
way
better
more
than,
skilled than Cabosa.
He was feeling
I
himself.
think
too
it just
I
kinda,
think he was-
I think it hit his
It hit
stardom
his-
a little bit. It
I
hit
think
him
it-
a little bit.
It hit
did.
his stock a little bit.
because
Yeah,
Camboso
definitely did.
And you know, guys, I give love that, but there's one fighter that every time he fight, I just like to see him get fried rice. It's Camboso.
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 That's your
Because
boy,
no, look,
man. Yo, stop,
again,
stop acting
My
like
guy,
you.
man.
yo,
Yo.
no, listen, James. This is a thing that pisses me off. The only thing Cambosis has is toughness. The dude has no technique, no footwork, no punch placement, nothing. If you don't stand in front of him, he's an easy dub. My man from the UK. What was my son's
Maxie
name?
Hughes.
Maxie
man, the
Hughes.
cowboy, man.
Shout out to Maxie
My man
Hughes,
Maxie Take a Taxi Hughes.
was
Yeah.
giving him work.
In Oklahoma, in the middle of who knows where in the casino,
Word.
fried him, and they gave it to Camboso, and he's there strutting like,
Yeah.
I won this fight.
IBO championship.
He won the belt.
He won the IBO
Yo,
championship.
I hope Lomachenko, he's going to embarrass him.
Yo, he is.
He's going to embarrass him.
I think
The
so.
guy is not good. Theo loses to him.
Theo Crawford, Canelo, Lee Cambosis. Order the court.
My fault.
We can't go there.
Now
I'm
he
sorry.
using the gavel.
I'm sorry.
We moving on.
Now you want order?
All right.
We moving on.
But look, real quick, before we move on, Theo, remember, the president of the WBO has elevated him to
super
super
champ.
champion. So
Makes him
meaning,
the mandatory.
and correct. So at 147, he could be the mandatory for Crawford's belt because Boots given the IBF, right? The email.
He gave up the IB.
No, they
he
emailed it.
got the-
They said here. What's your email?
Boots
88
not
at
happy
Boots.
about that,
I
though,
know,
and that's
I know,
why
and
he's
it's not his
saying,
fault.
I don't want it this way.
I know.
Can we get in the ring?
He said, I want it in blood.
So one guy doesn't bring nothing to the table. The other,
you're
Theo,
not fighting the
has
guy.
something to bring to the table, but nah, you ain't done nothing in this division.
Oh, so you know
I'm
what
gonna
that
go
means?
up 3 divisions,
You know what that means
and
then?
everybody's okay with that.
Then there it goes.
Good
If
point.
Theo
X.
wins, he
Make a
fights
real
Boots.
good point there.
Boots and Teo?
You gonna go up and fight
where we at?
Crawford?
Just let's get
Crawford
Dream
don't
on
wanna
real
fight
quick
Boots.
before
Don't
we
make
wrap
He
it
owe
up.
you that guy.
That's the next
I'm
big
just
fight.
That's the
saying.
next one.
I'm just
Four
saying.
corners matchmaking.
Just get Dream in before we
Dream,
wrap it
back
up.
on. You back on, my guy.
What's going on, man? Man, just good show. You know what I'm saying? Want to shout out to my man that you put on there, have him back. He come
Low likes your style, Dream.
Yeah.
from my cloth, man. 90s, grew up watching real boxing, knows boxing. Yeah, your man Low, shout out to him, bring him back on, man. He know what he talking about, man. He ain't one of these niggas that's on Instagram and got a man bun and shit and
We got the Steve Harvey.
boxing, man. A lot of people are caught up in sensationalism, man. Like other cats that y'all mentioned, I'm not even gonna mention the name, talking about Tyson Fury, the greatest of all time. Come on, man, stop.
The dumbest.
Yo, that comment was
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah,
That
and
shit
by
is
the way,
ridiculous.
Dream was another one that used to cook Ness. We used to stay cooking them.
Yo,
But
they
anyway,
banned you off there too, huh?
Huh?
Yeah.
They banned you and Maniac off that site, huh?
Ah, man, he got mad at me because every time I used to call up, I used to be like, yo, what y'all want to know? And he ain't like that.
Because you couldn't control the narrative.
Nah, man, it's like, look, man, I break fights down as far as what happens in the ring, skill for skill, talent for, you know what I mean? I don't break fights down based on who's more popular, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, who got more followers. Nah, man, I break it down the way.
we got more followers.
You know what I'm saying? We break it down. We talk boxing.
Correct.
So Dream,
What's up?
So Dream, real quick, like I was saying, Crawford doesn't want to give Boots a fight, doesn't want to fight Teofimo neither, but he's willing to go up 3 divisions to fight Canelo, saying that these guys don't deserve and don't bring nothing. And then there's fight fans that are saying these guys are crazy if they think they got a shot against Crawford, but Crawford got a shot to beat Canelo 3 divisions ahead of him.
Man, I thought that you made spectacular points, man. Nobody could have said it better than when you did. As far as that, they drinking the Kool-Aid. They believe they sensationalists, man. This is sensationalism at its best, bro. Listen, all right. So people saying that's cool, but yet people saying that it's crazy when you talk about Inoue moving up to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Inoue fighting Gervonta 122 to 135. That's 13 pounds, right? So, but yet, that's too much. But yet, Crawford could go up 21 pounds to fight Canelo Alvarez.
And it's okay.
Listen, man, they delusional. Maybe pound for pound, Crawford's a better fighter than him. But there's weight classes for a reason, man. You get hit by a superior fight by a guy that's on your level, just about. That's 21 pounds heavier. He gonna put you in the hospital, man. So if that's the case. If you're really adamant about just fighting at 68 and getting a big fight, let him fight Benavidez. Let Benavidez put his ass in the hospital.
Nobody want Area 51.
You see that though, right?
Yeah.
If Theo can't get Crawford, then he should fight Boots. Oh, Crawford, you can't get Canelo. How about you fight Benavidez? Oh, nah. Theo don't need to fight Boots. No, he can fight. No, man. If that's the division you want to play at, then you fight them boys in that division. Theo, you could fight. If you want to fight Crawford, you could fight Boots too, Ninja.
Yeah, but it's not really about the division though. It's about the person in the division.
In the division.
I'll fight Canelo because he's Canelo. I'm not coming to fight at that division.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll fight.
It's the names.
Tell so
But I
guys.
think
That don't
Benavidez
make
is
no
still.
sense.
I think Benavidez is still a name, though. I mean, obviously not as popular as Canelo. But I
Canelo
mean,
don't
look,
want to fight Benny, so Crawford, how about you go? You know what I'm saying?
I
they
really
just-
hope
yeah,
personally. I really hope that he doesn't fight Canelo.
Canelo's
I
doing
really
to
don't.
Benavidez what Crawford's doing to Boots. In a sense.
I really
But
no.
Benavidez has
The
belt,
difference, I think, no. The difference with Benavidez and the Boots is that Benavidez is nobody. He's been Canelo's
So
mandatory for the
Oh,
last
wow.
2 fights
3
for the
years,
WBC.
Bro, 3 years, bro.
And not only that, Benavidez is a popular fighter. Everyone knows who he is. He's an exciting fighter. You understand? He's a Mexican fighter who has the biggest fan base in the United States. Bro, every corner you turn, there's nothing you can say that, well, Canelo, no, you can't say that because anybody from even Crawford won't bring as much money to a fight like Benavidez. It'll do good, but it won't do like Benavidez, man. You're talking about two great. Go ahead.
You know what, Sean? You making, all you guys are making real good points. I agree more with X and with you. As far as Benavidez is a superstar in his own right? Not on the level of Canelo, but he got a good following. But I'm gonna tell y'all something about Teofimo. With all his with all the stuff he be saying or whatever people don't like. But that kid is so gangster, man, that if Crawford doesn't want to fight him, I could definitely see him saying, you know what, I'll fight Boots then. Because when you think
that's what we said.
When you think about it,
that'll be a fight.
You think about it, he's chasing Crawford because of the greatness of it, right? Because against Crawford, that's not really a big Crawford as good as he is. He's not a superstar. He's not a household name. So he's not gonna get the bag fighting Crawford. He's trying to do that to be great, right? So if Crawford's really trying to be great, which he's not, he's just trying to get that bag against Canelo, which is understandable. I ain't mad at it, but it's just too much weight. But if he really wants to chase greatness, he'll go up and fight Benavidez, but he's not going to. Because think about it. If Tio was just chasing just a bag, he would be over there, doing whatever to get a Gervonta Davis fight. Doing whatever to get, because that's a bigger money fight. It is. It just is. But he's so gangster, he'd rather go up and have a bigger risk of getting his ass whooped and fighting Terrence Crawford for less money and just for more bragging rights, for the
acolytes.
Yeah, and I got to respect. I don't care if you don't like him as a person, but you can't tell me that you don't like what he do in the ring or you don't like his willingness to fight the best.
But I see his point because when I heard the announcement him saying, that he would like to fight Crawford, I'm like, damn, that's a big jump. But then I started trying to put my mindset of how he's been thinking about fighting. He goes in there and fight Crawford. You're fighting a 2-time undisputed of the 4-belt era. That right there on his resume, if he was to, let's say hypothetically, he goes in there, they fight. He wins, that's it. Like, what else of the pinnacle of boxing can you do after that? And then knowing Teofimo, he's going to think of something crazy next. Okay, you know what? Let me go in there and go against Benavidez. That's just how his mind thinks. He constantly pushes himself for greatness and challenges himself. Whether you like him, whether you don't like him, you got to respect it because the guy is constantly pushing himself like the former greats of the boxing era.
Exactly.
Theo's favorite fight, I think, is Roberto Duran. He loved Duran. He
got a lot. He said his favorite is Tyson. Muhammad Ali is his top. He said Muhammad Ali, Tyson.
He's been hanging with Oscar and showing Oscar a lot
so,
of love lately, man. Oscar showing him love too.
I would like to see that fight. If he don't get it with Crawford, let's do it. You could get up there, you and Boots, that'll be a great fight. A lot of people scared to fight Boots. I don't see Crawford. I don't see Teofimo being scared to fight.
Nah, he ain't scared of nobody, man. He is. He
is. He's scared of Jesus. He said it all the time.
Oh yeah, I mean, we all are. We all are. I mean, man, I'm talking about man.
Let's close this out, fellas. Last 2 rounds, and these last 2 rounds, we're gonna pay homage. Yo, Dream, I know you might be a little disappointed, but word is that John Ryder has called retirement, man. Know you love Ryder so much, Dream.
You know you're the president of the fan club.
John Ryder. I got a championship for you, baby. You hear me? John Ryder has shared the ring with Rocky Fielding.
All together now.
He's been in the ring with Callum Smith.
Dream got to shut down his fan club now.
Yeah,
he's been in the ring with Danny Jacobs, Zach Parker, Canelo Alvarez, and we just seen them in another tough battle against Jaime Munguia. He leaves the sport with a record of 32 wins, 18 knockouts, 7 defeats, only 2 by knockout. John Ryder, thank you for the action that you put in around the globe. Thank you for the action-packed fights. Respect your game all day, my brother. Enjoy retirement.
Copy. Even though you got beat up, but anybody that get in that ring, man, you gotta shout him out.
Always respect.
Almost 40 fights in his career, man. Professional.
And the final bell, man, the final bell.
We gotta do a 10 count.
They do a 10 count. This is 15
Oh,
rounds
yeah,
of boxing.
yeah.
Don't do a 15 count.
Me and Dream was talking about this. He was devastated too.
Word, yo, I said it too.
Rest in peace, Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers, man.
Apollo Creed.
Yo,
one of the best fictional fighters in history. Not named Rocky. Apollo Creed is the second
Action
best.
Jackson.
Living in America.
Hey,
coast to coast. In New York City. Living in America. Come on, Rock.
no tomorrow, Rock. There is no tomorrow.
Move your feet, Rock.
Damn it, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, man. It was definitely.
He was also
that guy.
He was
He was that
also
guy.
Colonial Alan Dillon in The Predator alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, and he was a Mandalorian, man. He was still
Mandalorian.
killing.
You feel
Professional
me?
football player.
He was
Yeah, the
Combat
Raiders.
Carl in Toy Story, man. He got the voice, man.
Yeah.
He was a former football player. He played for the Oakland Raiders.
Oakland Raiders,
Yes,
yup.
yes.
Born in
New
went straight to the
Orleans.
screen.
Yes.
Born in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah, man.
He's a Capricorn, Uno.
You
He's
heard?
a Capricorn, James.
I mean, it's just a thing. It's just a thing of ours.
You know what I'm saying? Born January 14th, passed away January 14th, 1948. At
Action
76
Jackson,
years
that's
old.
right.
Action Jackson,
He
that's
passes
right.
away
King, you're ready.
on February 1st, 2004 in Los Angeles,
Condolences,
California.
man. Condolences to the family.
We all love Rocky, man. We all love the movie, whether you're a boxing fan or not. We all love Apollo
Apollo Creed,
All of
man.
us.
We appreciate you. We Carl Weathers, everything that you've done
Yes,
in
man.
your acting career, in your sports career, and in Rocky 1, 2, 3,
All of
maybe
those.
4, 5.
All
Yeah.
of them. They made the Creed movies
And
after
then,
you.
yeah, you
Yeah.
still
Good
rocking.
dialogue,
Young, young Apollo is
That's
is
how
out
poppin'.
here.
That's how
Yeah,
poppin',
alive,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So we give it a moment of silence. We're going to give him a 15 count because this is 15 rounds of boxing.
boxing.
And although the man wasn't a real fighter, we grew up
No.
loving Apollo
He's a
Creed.
legend.
You hear
He's
me?
a
He's a legend in
legend,
the
bro.
sport of boxing,
Yes,
too.
sir.
Absolutely.
Mo.
Ready?
Rest in peace, Carl Weathers, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. We appreciate
Oh,
y'all.
yeah, Mike wanted to come on now, man. Let him
Mike,
spit real quick.
Mike, get in here. Your Dream, we'll get you back up
Next
in this
week.
joint next week, my brother. We
Yeah.
appreciate you all
Shout
the time,
out to
brother.
Dream, man.
The
Boxing
Boxing
Round
Round
Boxing
Table.
Roundtable, follow him. That's a good brother right there. Also, he's a good barber, so go see him.
Yeah.
Maniac keeps Maniac fresh. You
Oh,
hear
yeah.
me?
Oh, yeah.
That's Mix Marshall.
Yeah.
Mike,
Marshall,
what's up,
Mike.
my brother?
Pardon, you know, I'm working, so I got to button up. I don't know how to turn
Yeah, it's
the
all
camera.
right. It's all
man.
right.
You
We
getting
do
that-
that too. We
getting
do
that
that
bread.
Front
too.
desk, feel me?
It's all right,
Yeah,
brother.
it's
You getting
all right.
money, man.
You
Yo,
already know.
Mike, man, you know it's a big fight week for Teofimo Lopez and Jermaine Ortiz, man. Tell us what you like over there, how you see that playing out.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Teofimo is one of the only players in the game that has a hot mic and can beat you up in the ring, right? So the beauty of that, you don't have many of those. You got the Tyson Furies of the world that could fight, but don't fight and talk a lot of shit. And then you got the
Don't
Teofimos
fight.
that talk a lot of shit, step into the ring. Then you got the Shakur Stevensons talk a lot of shit, but when they step into the ring, they don't do shit. Now, only play. But yeah. I think Teofimo is one of the opportunities we have to take the sport to the next generation. He's absolutely, I know he's an antagonizing figure. He says certain things about black fighters. He just knows how to.
Talks about
grab the
everybody.
He talk about everybody.
Everybody.
He talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
everybody.
Like Puerto Rican,
What he said about
Asian,
Puerto
and all
Ricans,
of
he
them.
said we easy. So
But he
I
did
love that.
correct it though. So media took it out of proportion. He did correct himself
And
on
he
it.
apologized
And
to
he-
Keyshawn because
and-
Keyshawn was like, yo, why you disrespecting
he made
me,
it.
bro? He's like, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, bro. You know what I'm saying? How
But,
you see that one playing out, Mike?
Well, I see Teofimo. Actually, I feel like Teofimo's a guy that needs. You see how Fight Night Mo was talking about him needing the next challenge. He's gonna come up with something crazier. He's motivated through sheer accolade and sheer, accomplishments. And like you said, if he's able to accumulate those 4 belts again, 147 against Crawford, man, the potential for his resume would be incredible. And I think people get misconstrued between resume and wins and losses. You can have the best resume and have a lot of losses, like Gabriel Rosado. If you look at his resume is stupid. But
he clearly hasn't had the consistency against the top competition that he would need in order to get that
He
that
got
you know,
cooked by everybody.
that credit.
But I get what you're saying.
I just mean
John
simply
Ryder type
resume.
shit. Fighting
Who you
everybody,
stepped into
just
the
losing
ring
the
with.
big fights.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Because look at Munguia, not to switch topics, but Munguia just stepped it up right now, right?
Yeah.
Let Mike chop it up.
Right. So he has a 45 opponents of mediocrity. He didn't fight nobody incredible. You know what I'm saying? So Teofimo, like you guys alluded to already, he's already stepped up early for Lomachenko. He did lose to Kambosos, but he could rematch Kambosos. But I think Teofimo, this is the type of fight that is going to wake him up. He's ready for this type of opponent. He's a young guy. Jermaine Ortiz is long. He's sharp. He knows how to throw his punches. I've seen him fight against Adorno, and he got rocked and hurt, and he kept coming. So he got championship gall, championship skills, and I think the fight's going to actually be – I think Teofimo's going to stop him late. A little bloody. It's not going to be a war, but it's going to be close to a war.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I like that. Mike, let me ask you, with the undercard, because we have some other people, what you feel about Keyshawn Davis and Pedraza?
Man, Keyshawn Davis got some good distance management. I think he got a little bit of pop. Pedraza, like I heard the Maniac say, he's failed to step up in that next tier, right? That next tier, he just hasn't quite been able to go over the hump yet. Could this be the moment? I don't know, because Keyshawn hasn't really fought anybody at this level. This is a big step up in terms of opponent, even though maybe he has fought former champions already, but Pedraza's pretty good, pretty there. So I would say,
No, I don't
I'm
think
gonna
he
go
got
with
any
Keyshawn
former
Davis
champions
though.
yet.
Nah, this is his toughest. This is his most well-established fighter that he's fought on his resume so far.
Yeah.
Right. So for Pedraza, because remember, a lot of these fighters, it depends on the night. It's just like normal sports. Some guys step it up when they play the good teams. When they play against the bad teams, they lessen their quality of work. So it's like, how does he step into the ring? So I think Keyshawn Davis, since he's more motivated naturally, being that he wants to get his name out there, he's already went viral with that Teofimo video. This will be great momentum. Add that video, a knockout win against a great Puerto Rican, or like let's say a good Puerto Rican fighter. Man, that's a hell of a win. And for Pedraza to win,
don't get caught up saying he's a Hall of Famer, Mike.
No, whoa.
Boxing don't want to hear that at all.
No, I think we throwing Hall of Famer too much out there. You feel me?
Too early.
Yes.
That gets thrown around too easy.
That shit pisses me off.
Hall of Fame, all that shit.
Right. He's but with like we didn't get to say earlier, the only person that has knocked Pedraza out has been Tank. So no one has done it after. Keyshawn said that's what he's gonna do. I don't know. I don't see it happening in the aspect of Keyshawn. Does he have a mean streak? Yeah, he always fights with a gritty mean streak. But I also said earlier, that type of mentality, having that type of energy can also detain a fighter. It can hurt a fighter because you got too much anxiety built up. This fight is a fight he needs. We all know it. It's a fight that he needs. It'll help him to more elevated opponents. Put it that way.
I was out just to add to what you're saying. It's a good indication or indicator how a fighter feels internally. How confident are they really when they're on the mic and they're talking? Like if you're listening to a politician, anybody on the stage talking, passion is a huge indicator, right?
It gets people. It draws people.
What draws people, but it's also here, the fight game, you got to have balls to do it. To step into the ring.
Yeah, you got to back it up for sure.
Takes balls. So if you go in there talking shit, you seem calm in the moment. You're not talking, I think he handled himself like a man, like a gentleman against Teofimo, confronted him without trying to be a braggadocious or try to be a clout chaser. He approached him genuinely. If the cameras was off, that's what it would have looked like without the camera. So I respect Keyshawn Davis for that. He's a grown man, and he shows me he has intangibles that can indicate a champion. Although, that's not the only thing. I've seen his skills. He has good punches, but I need to see more. And against Pedraza, this is the fight to see. This is the step-up fight. you could look at
Yeah.
Pedraza like a gatekeeper in a way. So
Yeah.
No,
you can
he
get
is a
past
gatekeeper,
Pedraza.
right.
That means you were the part of the next group, the next tier. If you
Definitely,
could be,
man.
Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate
Nah,
you
of course,
getting
of
in
course.
with us.
Yes, sir.
Get in a little earlier next
I
week,
will,
my
son. I
brother.
was sleeping.
Not on the job, though. Not on the job.
Not on the job. Not on the job.
Mixed Martial Mike, y'all, the
Yeah.
ultimate fight fan. Check out his Instagram. Check out his
Yes.
YouTube as
Yes.
well.
Anything you need to
man.
know about UFC, this is your guy. MMA,
I love the
this is
UFC
him.
too.
And Marvel.
And Marvel. Oh, yeah.
And Mark, you already know.
He's your guy, man.
Yo,
Appreciate
appreciate
you,
you
brother.
guys. Have a good day. Shout out to Four
Appreciate
Corners
it.
Boxing. Y'all doing great things.
Good looking,
Appreciate
man.
you,
my
brother.
brother.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Correct.
everybody tuning in with us Wednesday night. Y'all know what it is and who it is, what we doing and where we at. It's 15 rounds of boxing every Wednesday night. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. We back every Wednesday again. You see the Cash App up in there. Send some donations
Roll
if
to
you like what you
1,000.
see.
Yes.
Continue to help us get to 1,000. The Maniac, Fight Night Mo, Fight Night Uno,
No.
James Ennis, a.k.a. Corner Pocket Shot, Snipe Your Ass, you feel me? We bring it in live and direct every Wednesday night. Tomorrow night is Thursday night, 40 Central Network. Tune in. Thank you to Low Nose Boxing, Champ 5, the Dominican Dream, Mike Mixed Martial Mike, who all called in. And
Yes.
again, all of you. Thank you,
We do it for
guys.
the people. We do it for you.
One. Yeah. All right. Another